Welcome. It's Members Night, the last Members Night of 2024. We'll be partying next Sunday. And thanks for joining me, RJ Taladia, in Last Line.
How's it going?
Well, I have never seen it before. It was very refreshing to see a new face.
Yeah. Good
looking dude. So thanks for joining us. Good. You're already ready to be a streamer. You got a good mic and everything.
Oh yeah, I've had stuff ready for a long time. I'm just really lazy. That's the main thing.
Oh, okay.
You got a Blue Yeti, I'm guessing.
Well, if you want to join, if you want to collab or something, let me know. We'll do some topics. If you have a channel that you want to do stuff, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This channel here is my gaming channel, and then I have a separate channel that's called The Last Line Official, where I talk about stuff that's not related to gaming.
Okay, we'll put if you can put the links to your channels in the private chat. That's another. We want to support all content creators unless they're a-holes. You don't seem like an a-hole, so
when you said private chat, what are you referring to exactly?
In the StreamYard private chat.
Oh, the StreamYard studio. Okay.
Yeah, that way I can put it there for people that might want to check out your content.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I think I'm subscribed, but I don't know. I just I'm very glad to have you with us. How are you doing? How is RJ doing? Taladia, how are you doing tonight?
I'm okay. Well, firstly, welcome the Last Line to the Movie Madness and Entertainment MME stream members thing, because, guys, it's gonna be a crazy last MME members.
It is.
It is. It will be. It will be,
okay.
Matt, and you know why? Because of the title and because of what you said.
Well, this is a strong reaction I've seen. I did a clip out of the video that's doing way better than the live stream, and all I said was I asked the question: are the scoopers lying about test screenings? And I got like such a response, and then I see on X everyone really wants to take those scoops and throw it on the ground. That's what I'm talking about. RJ, that's where the idea for the thumbnail came. I was being weird today.
Oh, okay.
People want to throw these scoops on the ground and punt them away. I like scoops. I know, RJ, you like scoops. You question people's.
I mean, I don't love them, but they exist. It is what it is.
Okay. How do you feel about scoops? Last Line. You like? You're a gamer, but you like movie talk too. How do you feel about? There's scoops in video games too. I like them. As long as they're not, long as they're not like weaponized to like. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so what do you mean like by scoops? Is that like previews in video game?
Well, sometimes, like for example, for a current situation, Nintendo hasn't officially like shown Switch 2 or what it's going to be like, but there's leaks and stuff, and people are scooping what the features are going to be based on like 3D models and stuff. I watch that stuff. It's not going to dissuade me from buying the Switch 2. The only thing that would dissuade me from buying the Switch 2 is if it was just a bunch of remasters and not new games. You know,
right? Yeah, because it'd be like, oh yeah, it's just the same games, but it's just better graphics and stuff. Like,
yeah, I like when they're talking about, oh, this movie might happen, and they haven't announced it officially yet, but I'm excited because I'm like, oh, I like that character, or I want to see that because I'm such a fan of these IPs and these characters. The one things that I don't like is like weaponized scoop, like they spoil the whole story. Someone gets a hold of the script just because they don't like the creator or the creatives, and they throw it out there just to ruin it for everybody. That's the only things I don't like personally.
So, for example, right, in terms of a scoop, like I scooped up concept art and assets for Gotham Knights that never made it into the game. Nobody else covered it besides me. I was the only person that did. And then I've had Miller Ross on my channel where we talked about Suicide Squad and he leaked out everything. That came true, by the way. So I tend to put that out there. If it wasn't for Miller Ross, which was a friend of mine.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Hey, there's CJH.
Greetings.
Hey, CJH, how's it going? You like the thumbnail for tonight? RJ didn't get the thumbnail. He thought it was
classic
weird.
MME.
I don't know. I was thinking what to, but we only have 9 people here so far. Remember to thumbs up the video, everyone. Well, people are getting ready for New Year's. You know, you get anyone getting more time off for the holidays? Last line, you've been getting good time off. So you can enjoy yourself?
Well, I'm self-employed, so I just take off whenever. I want to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
But obviously that has the downsides. If I take up too much time, I have to really work hard and make up for it later. So,
okay, cool. All right, let me put your other channel here. You still enjoying yourself, RJ, on your break?
Yeah, just relaxing, doing what I can, just chilling.
Okay. CJ, how are you doing? Any updates on the drones?
People kind of.
No one cares about the drones anymore, that's kind of disturbing that people.
Because it doesn't pay their bills, so they don't care.
Yeah, it's already past a news cycle. Like, I mean, once something's been around for 2 weeks, it's pretty much done, right? So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, but they don't care.
Oh well, are those drones? I think they are just drones. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, it just seems the most.
Well, there's 2 things. There's drones, and then there's the orbs. And we don't know what the orbs are, but we know what the drones are.
Yeah. Drones are real. Birds aren't. They're drones. Okay. Boo boo, Jen.
But I was searching old school MME, and I found Perp's first appearance.
Yeah, no, it's really weird when your friend goes and looks at your old catalog. I'm like,
what are you trying to cancel
me or something?
I was trying to find my first appearance.
No,
you never heard of Birds Aren't Real?
No.
It's kind of like one of those things, just like the flat Earth theory or something like that. You should look into it.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. I know. I haven't heard of that
because they actually recharge using the power lines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
that's why they like perching on those.
Okay, that's interesting. There's a theory. There's theory for most things. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Donovan doesn't like scoops. I know James Gunn doesn't necessarily like scoops. And I'm bringing up a content creator. You could go check him out. This isn't shade at the content creator. This is just what he's saying. Ben at Real Anarchy. He's a fellow YouTuber. He suggests that Jeff Sneider is lying about the. He is. I'm getting messages from my mother. Okay, he believes that he is lying about the. Now we're getting into these arguments that I think are really pointless of what a test screening is. RJ, do you have thoughts on that? Like, I know Perp, our pal Perp, the other day also. I knew exactly where this was going to go. What is a test screening? Is it to the public? Is it to the WB executives? Is it to other creatives? I'd consider them all test screenings. They're just different kinds of screenings. Just like the old argument of what's a cut of a movie when it's shown. Is this final cut? It's a working cut. These type of arguments, RJ. Do you have strong thoughts either way on that? If it's shown to people, do you consider it as a test screening, or is it only a test screening in your eyes when it's sent to the public?
I don't think it really matters either way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a difference between screening a movie for an audience to get audience feedback versus peers and colleague feedback. Either way, you're still getting feedback. It's just different tiers of feedback, right? Because the feedback that you get from your peers and your colleagues is different from the peers of, say, audience members. It's different levels of feedback.
Well, I'm going to prove to
This is a
everyone
nothing burger.
what.
The screenings.
Oh, Styx is here. Hey, Styx.
Yo,
What's up, guys?
Styx, my guy, my
let me-
Fortnite friend.
Okay.
Did you get the Batman Ninja
What's up,
skin?
everybody? I did not.
I'm making a banner just for this little clip out. I'm going to prove to everyone that the test screenings might actually be real, right? Whether you think that if you should be called a test screening, if it's for executives or the general public.
What's
think
so
if
bad
it was
about Captain America though?
nothing's bad
First
about that.
Avenger.
Some people took that as a negative.
Is that because?
I didn't.
Wait, do you think it's because Captain America wasn't a first Avenger? Wasn't a Disney-owned version of the MCU? Do you think critics are
you're already derailing us, JH?
Oh, critics are hating on Superman already
Okay.
because it's not Disney.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give my thoughts on why I think it actually happened, whether you want to call it a test screening or not. Something screening happened, and even if people were saying there's some issues with it, it's not a negative thing. It's great that they're doing this now, when they have like 7 months to fine tune this movie to get the special effects. Okay, and I'm gonna ask RJ first. RJ, if this didn't happen at all, like if James Gunn didn't show it to the executives or anything, by now maybe he's waiting till after the holiday. By now, don't you think James Gunn would have been like, we didn't show anyone anything? He would have debunked it already. Don't you think? If it wasn't shown to anyone. So the rumors about the test screenings or Scooper saying, I know people have seen it, there's some issues, the special effects, this is the vibe of it. I think if nothing actually was shown, James Gunn would have said we didn't show anyone yet.
Well, the process of making movies is you're going to constantly show what you've done.
Yeah, right.
All the time.
But I'm saying if there was
entire process, you're showing your movie off.
Yeah, if there was nothing to this though, I'm pretty sure that James Gunn would have said, "Oh, this is not true. This is not true." But he hasn't commented on it. But he still has time. I mean, maybe next week or later in January.
I thought he did say something though.
Oh, really?
I thought he said. I mean, I don't know. It was about the test screenings or something. I think he said something regarding something.
Okay.
I don't remember though.
All right. Does anyone else that you were nodding in approval, Sticks? Do you agree with me there? Do you think James Gunn would have said something with all these people talking about test screenings? There's a lot of people talk about his movies test screenings.
I agree to the fact that usually he comes out and does say something.
Yeah.
If the public has said whatever it's been, he's always come out to say, no, that's not true, or oh, we've said something here and there. He would have said something.
More than likely, I think he would comment on something that's being passed around this much.
It wouldn't be anything like full blown. It'd be something on Twitter or Instagram.
Blue sky.
Sure.
Does anyone else have a comment on that? Taladia, CJH, last line. Do you think that? Yeah.
So here's my take on the whole, rumor of, the test screening. I don't think the test screening has been.
I think it's good. Yeah, in some form. In some form,
but I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, because why would the teaser trailer look good and the movie look bad? It doesn't make sense, right? For example, when they did a test screening for The Flash, right? The Flash people love the Flash Flash movie. They did test screenings for it. What happened? It turned out to be good for the test screenings, but the movie was bad when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're putting a twist on it, I think Jeff Sneider, whatever his name is, I don't believe anything he says. I just
you don't.
Yeah, I don't believe anything.
You have bias as a Snyder bro, I think though.
No, but I don't think
Snyder fans don't like Jeff Sneider either.
There's not enough slow motion. That's what the problem is.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
Is it because Jeff Snyder?
It's not because no offense, but I just think Jeff just likes to lie a lot. But
Wow.
and
Really?
it's true. Yes, he's been called out multiple times about the stuff.
I think
that
he's
he's
very
lied.
performative watching he's not really saying much. Like he doesn't normally say I have an insider on this. He's just called the insider. So that's part of his persona, but the Snyder. But he doesn't really say I have, but he did actually say on this particular story, he said I have a source on this one.
He says that, but he has no source.
I don't believe that. I think he's easy to get sources, especially he has a history of working for the rap.
It's basically, yeah, he exactly what Austin is saying.
Oh wow.
The janitor at Warner Brothers is not a source.
No.
Exactly, Jeff.
Yeah, the members, the link is in the channel community section. Last Line found it. Thank you, Last Line. And
I think Jeff believes what he hears. I don't know if anyone else believes what he actually says, though.
If there was a test screening, it would not be hard to get a source on that. Now, can you spin it and frame it a certain way for clicks? Absolutely. You know, and what he said.
Well, we know the movie screened. I mean, it's public knowledge at this point. It did screen,
and that's a good thing. That's a good thing that there's something that they can show people.
Again,
so
it's part of the process.
Yeah, if we were okay, where I would worry, RJ, is not if people say it's bad now that they're doing it early because this is an important movie for Warner Brothers. I would be concerned if they wouldn't do test screenings at all until like March. Like, no, you should start, getting some input now if you're going to do this. I prefer personally that they didn't do test screenings at all and they just present it to the public. I would prefer a world where people didn't even have access to see the movie first and everyone saw it at the same time. Including, I don't believe in test screenings.
Some movies
were
saved in test screenings.
Some movies were butchered from test screenings.
Rise of the Planet of Apes was actually saved.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess there's always different possibilities, but I mean, I guess similar to like video games, like you got to have people testing it out to make sure that
play testing
up to snuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a great point. Last Line, play testing, I completely agree with, but that's like a different thing though for me.
Yeah, well, not exactly because movies they oftentimes will film more footage than they actually show in the final movie. I mean, how many freaking cuts of Blade Runner did we have? It wouldn't have been possible without having that excess footage.
Yeah. Sticks Boy's raising his hand. Yes, Sticks Boy, head of the class. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put this to you. You gotta consider a movie. When you're making a movie, you gotta consider it like you're making, you're cooking something, right? If someone doesn't taste the cooking, you don't know whether or not it's good or not. That's what a test screening is. You got to have somebody out there look at it and say it's good. Hopefully it's someone who's non-biased. It's not like you're not going to your executive going, what do you think? Yeah, it's good. They don't know. Executives don't know.
Well, that if this is accurate from Jeff Sneider and John Roca, it seems like it's more creatives and executives commenting on it now than the audience test screening. Right. Most likely. RJ, do you agree with that? RJ, that if this actually happened, that it's most likely creatives and not the public test screenings they do before.
Well, yeah, it's not. The movie hasn't been screened to the public yet. It's
been
audience members. It's been screened to.
Well, they have like general
employees or friends. And
family, they have general public test screenings too. Like I don't know how
probably
they
won't be till next year.
Yeah. Wow, Jeff and Roca are hacks. See? Okay, so I will bring this up. You could go check out Ben at Real Anarchy. You might like his content. I'm not doing any shade. I just wanted to show a little bit of his take, but this is just proof that people are not happy with Roca and Snyder. I haven't seen this since I haven't seen this amount of backlash since the Snyder cut. When people were talking about that it's not actually that much better and things like that around the release there. So let's just take a quick. Maybe you agree with Ben at Real Anarchy. Let me play this real quick.
So there's a rumor Superman Buzz not good following the test screening. The tone compared to Captain America, the first Avengers. This is all nonsense. This is all perpetuated by Jeff Sneider, who's a habitual liar. He's been he's been
now. People do not like this guy. Do not like this guy. Oh, Joe's here. Joe's here to add. He's gonna add. Yes, Joe.
Is this the mic drop?
No, this
All
is
right.
MME. Don't be playing games, Joe.
You wrote hot mic, and I'm like, did he write it wrong? Is that supposed to say the mic drop?
Okay. No, this is people are upset about Jeff, just like you are, Joe. People are upset at Jeff Sneider and John Roca with talking about Superman.
Oh, well, they're idiots. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you might like this guy, Joe. This is the real anarchy. He really thinks Jeff's a liar, and I've seen a lot of this consistently. I don't think so. But here's what
he's been right a lot. He said that I remember when Henry Cavill, he's the one who was pushing the whole Henry Cavill was going to be the Superman for James Gunn. James Gunn came out and said, no, that's not true. And he also said Brainiac was supposed to be the villain for the Superman legacy, and that wasn't true either. So
we don't know that one yet. I would say Brainiac could still be in there, but he may not be.
No, he's not in the movie.
He's not at all in the movie.
No, he's not in the movie at all. No.
Oh, okay.
We've been told numerous times that Lex Luthor is the main villain.
To be fair, like everybody say Brainiac was gonna be maybe one.
Well, the thing that so point to Real Anarchy here. So do you know if Jeff Sneider actually said that, or he says I think Brainiac's gonna be in it? See, that's the other thing where people.
I don't know. I can't keep track of all of this.
Yeah, I thought you
did.
They
say 50 things a week.
Right.
You know.
So this is the other thing
it's hard
people
to
like to do towards Scoopers.
Scoopers every other day.
Yeah, Scoopers might say an opinion like, "Oh, I think Brainiac's going to be in it," but did he say have a source? I don't know.
To be fair, I mean Jeff was right about the Batman 2 being the light. So.
Okay. Well, I could have told you that. Okay, so let's just hear it out. But I think people are actually really liking
the filming schedule for it.
Okay.
I think he's just bitter that he was not invited to the press event that they have for the release of the Superman trailer, and he just spewing nonsense. And listen, I don't like to talk about other content, not anymore. I don't like to talk about the content creator, but man, Tyrone Magnus has just, I don't know what's going on with this dude.
Okay, that's a different topic. Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's a psychopath.
I'm proud to say I'm blocked by Tyrone Magnus on Twitter.
Well, everybody is if you say something.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know what the Tyrone Magnus.
Tyrone Magnus has gone off the deep end.
Well, he's just looking for attention. Don't we know what the game is here of YouTubers just looking for attention, being ridiculous? Audiences reward ridiculousness. They don't really. It's not facts or being genuine or nuanced conversations. Unfortunately, I believe. I mean, you're a YouTuber too. Last night. Do you see that?
Calling you out, by the way, Max.
He's always calling me out. But do you feel as a YouTuber? Do you see the most ridiculous things rising to the top?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. I mean, it's the algorithm is designed to attract you to content that you're going to interact with.
Yeah,
and oftentimes you're going to be more inclined to interact with stuff that's negative than positive.
Okay. Yes. Does anyone like the Real Anarchy's take? Does anyone agree with them? I thought Joe was going to agree with it. Big Woke Joe.
Well, I'm sorry. I was taking care of something. Kira left her water in the basement and came down.
Well, you had a strong reaction to when we were talking about test screenings for Superman.
Well, yeah, it's already been debunked. They didn't happen. It's been debunked.
That they didn't have the test screenings at all?
Yeah,
because I was seeing chatter on like Reddit where they said that they did their second screening, and that was like almost a month ago.
But that's all coming from this dude. Oh yeah, Larry, I saw your email.
Wait. Where have you seen that it's been debunked, Joe? Because people would want to know this.
I saw it.
Or are you just going off?
No, I didn't take notes. I was reading it.
Well, you said it's already been debunked. I don't think it has.
What's been debunked?
I think if it would have been debunked, I think James Gunn would have said something by now.
I don't know. I haven't seen James Gunn say anything.
That is true. James is online 24/7.
Right.
It's also the holiday season and people have lives.
True.
Not really, because James Gunn
doesn't really have a life, Anthony. That's kind of rude.
No disrespect to James Gunn. Like all he do is be on social media. He was on social media.
The only thing he posted the last few days is about his family for the holidays.
Oh, he responded to a fan yesterday.
because a major story about a movie that he's overseen broke. So of course he has to comment on that. But other than that, he's been silent.
Well, maybe he's just not sure what to say, and that's why he hasn't said anything yet.
Can I take a wild guess as why you think it was debunked?
Why?
Are you going with the perp angle that if it was just two creatives and they saw the movie, it wasn't actual test screenings, it's test screenings when they get the public in? Is that what you're going with?
I don't know. I read it was not true somewhere, but I don't remember where. I didn't take notes.
Oh,
probably 4chan or Reddit or
no. Yeah. Joe's not on 4chan.
Galfrey base.
Well, Joe, I actually think it's.
And by the way, I'm just naturally I just distrust anything that comes from Jeff Sneider because he's full of shit.
Why do you think he's full of shit?
He's not though. Like he's been right on like other than DC stuff. Like he been right about other stuff. He been right about Marvel stuff.
Well, I mean, I could tell you that pizza's delicious.
Movie stars, stuff that joining other movie stars and stuff like that.
Well, I can tell you pizza's delicious, and I'll be right, but it doesn't mean I know anything about Superman.
Well, yeah, well, Superman. I mean,
it's not that.
Whatever.
Well, I will say, Joe,
that's whatever.
It's not hard to get sources for this stuff, especially for test screening stuff. And I actually think something was shown, and I think it's actually a positive. And I think what Perp said, it's actually very rare that the first time a film is shown, people say it's amazing and don't have many notes. Usually, and especially a film this important, I actually think they should have a screening before the end of the year so James Gunn can refine this, edit it, and probably I don't know if RJ, do you know if the pickup shots were done yet, or are they going to be done?
They were done a while ago.
He did it like 2. Wait, that was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, they were done a while ago. It was just a couple days.
Okay. So I would assume they might do something before the pickup shots.
They're done.
Okay, they're done filming.
Yeah, everything.
Well, you can still do things in editing and special effects.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to do post production. That's what the next step is.
I mean, the movie comes out in 7 months from now. Yeah, like 7 months from now.
So I actually, or Joe, I actually think it's really. I do think there was screenings to some, not when they pick out public, where they get public. I don't know how they select people in the public.
Yeah, not public. They don't do public. They do internal.
But internal with the other creatives and executives, and that's.
I'm sure they're gonna start doing public screenings very soon if they haven't already.
But I think I have a lot of confidence in this movie, and I think they should be showing it as early as possible if they're going to do test screenings at all. Just do it right away so he can refine the hell out of this movie, because it's real. Come on, Creature Commandos was not the real start of this universe. It's Superman. I mean, you could do.
It's just a small advertiser. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy Creature Commandos, but that's a big thing. So, but I mean, you can respond, Joe. I just disagree. It's just an opinion. I think it's actually a good thing, and I think usually they say it, especially for superhero movies that are changed so much by the time the release when they start test screenings to the point of release, especially because they have that stuff that you don't like is connecting them together. Things change by the time that gets released. So I think for this specific project, I think it's most likely that they did it. Anyone else have a comment on that? We could talk about other stuff too, but it's just the outcry on this was intense that at least I saw. I guess you guys didn't experience it, maybe because I made a video on it and I had so many comments.
I saw that video, and I'm just saying, Max, why? Like, let me be brutally honest, right? When it comes down to people like Jeff Sneider, they get things wrong. A really good example would be Daniel RPK. He said there was a Batman game in development as an example, right? He said, "Oh, the next Batman game is coming out at the Game Awards." What happens? No Batman game, right? It was a Telltale redux.
That doesn't mean he's wrong.
There still could
be one in development that wasn't announced yet.
Well, there was Arkham Shadow that came out for the MetaQuest recently. So I mean,
that got good reviews.
No, but last line, here's the thing. This was like years ago, maybe about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I wish we got season 2.
Actually, that is good. I just thought about that. That could actually happen.
What?
I think somebody should ask James Gunn.
I don't know if they should do it though, but if they do it, that'd be interesting.
I think somebody should ask James Gunn, when is the DCU video games coming? Because Marvel,
Not for a while.
well, Marvel's doing a good job sorting
Hey,
out
Perp.
all different companies to different games.
I just
I-
think Walter
Gun does
I
it.
can't.
it
I
went
can't.
off with.
I can't hear
What?
you because people are talking at the same time. Go ahead, Perp.
I just came from my Walter Hamada appreciation stream.
Oh,
It
Lord
went off
God
with a bang.
mercy.
It was awesome. Everyone got
Glad I wasn't
knowledge.
there. Glad I wasn't there.
Wow.
We don't
Jesus.
have to do that, Max. Jesus.
No, I could say that I like. I don't have anything
have-
against him personally.
What can I do to make you happy? To be
Although
on my
I
channel?
was happy he did Batgirl.
What can I do to make you happy to watch my channel for once? What can I do?
The only reason I haven't watched your channel is I've just been so big. Did you see how many videos and clips and stuff I've been pumping out?
I know. What can I do to make you watch my channel? I'm gonna ask the same question. What can I
will
do?
watch your channel.
Okay, but what can I do?
No,
Make you watch it fast.
You don't have to do
Like
anything.
tomorrow-
I watch. All you have to do
Hey,
is
you could
ask.
increase your membership.
He doesn't have memberships yet.
Who said that? Who said that?
Yeah,
Who said that?
Oh,
How many people are here? Who said
I
that?
need a membership tier to watch your channel. Okay, a new membership tier, $30 a month for me to watch your channel. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, you just have to ask. Just check out my video. I
crazy.
love supporting fellow content creators.
So,
Joe, are we
Degrassi
on for
mentioned it
tomorrow
in the
night?
chat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not doing any more streams for the remainder of the year.
Yeah. It's only a couple
Okay.
more days. But Degrassi mentioned it in the chat, and I actually do think this is a real possibility because you sparked my curiosity. I think there's a real chance they showed the finished movie at CinemaCon in April.
I
or
think
May.
so too. Yeah, I think so too. Only because Disney.
Now, here's the thing, though. If they showed the whole movie at CinemaCon to the theater exhibitors and the press, you play a risky game because
like the Flash.
they did that with the Flash. It did
Yeah.
not work out very well.
Well, I think the other, I know people like on this panel like the Flash. I enjoyed the Flash, but I think it just felt old that by the time you got.
Well, I think also
And keep
the
in mind-
the Ezra Miller drama killed that movie too.
And keep in mind, word of mouth out of CinemaCon was really high. People were saying one of the best superhero movies ever made.
And then after the movie came out, and they just killed the box office.
Yeah. So
I
there's
think
quality there.
Yeah, I do think if they go to CinemaCon, which Disney, Sony, Warner Brothers confirm they're going, Universal and Paramount, they say they're going. If you're gonna show a movie coming up, just show 15 minutes of the movie to the press, and that's fine.
Yeah,
Disney did it with Inside Out too, and that movie made $1.7
They
billion.
showed like they showed the first half of the movie. They
Yeah,
didn't show
like the
rest of
first
it.
25 to 30 minutes. If you do that, show it to the press. And
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
If I were a betting man, though, real quick,
Yeah.
if I were a betting man, I would say what's most likely is they show about 15 to 20 minutes of Superman,
I agree.
and then at CinemaCon, maybe they drop a trailer
The second
during the
trailer,
panel for CinemaCon for the public to watch.
I
would just be wary about doing a full blown screening at CinemaCon. They could do it. I just don't think they should.
I don't think that. I don't want WB. I don't want James to risk it like they did with the Flash. Please don't do that.
We do have a super chat here from Larry Korkowitz, my good pal. Max first. I thought the title was Backlash against the mic drop. I got nervous, started to feel guilty.
No,
Yeah, that's
and
why
they
I
got
rushed in
excited
here.
about it.
Yeah.
Hashtag Joe knew.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
No, people like
Yeah,
you really need to change the name of your show because people are
Yeah,
getting
you
confused.
confused a lot of people. Yeah, Perp and I thought you were talking about the mic.
Dude,
drop.
I
That's
literally
why I
ended
wasn't
my
sure.
stream to get in here for this.
Well, you should have. It was a Hamada stream.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
Max,
That's disrespectful. Damn.
I'm very happy that
Hamada,
happened.
the man who got more fresh
None of you are allowed
movies
to
on
see
the
that
tomato
Ninja
meter
Turtles
than
rated
Snyder
R.
ever did.
I don't know about
no.
that.
Before you get it, no,
Factual
Joe,
info.
no.
I don't
Factual
know about
info.
that. I do give him credit. He's
Undisputable.
very good at producing horror movies.
Well, Walter Hamada gave DC
And
a
Aquaman
$1 billion movie that Snyder
Oh,
could
wow.
do.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, God.
The one thing that, but RJ,
I'm
there's
trolling,
one thing
I'm
that
trolling.
there's one thing that Hamada didn't do that Zack did, which was get the actor to make $1 billion film. Who was that? Jason Momoa.
But Walter Hamada
Walter
produced
Hamada-
Aquaman, though.
What?
No, but did
Producer,
Walter
I ain't gonna lie
Hamada
to
hire?
you.
No. But did Walter Hamada hire Jason Momoa? No, he didn't.
No,
But he
he
still put
didn't,
together Aquaman, though.
he put together.
Well,
the movie.
no, not really, because Aquaman was in development when Zack Snyder was
He also
there.
put together Joker.
No, he did not, and they did not get any
He's
money
in
from
credits.
Joker.
He's in the credits.
but they did not get. No
Thank
matter
you,
what,
Jason. Hamada was in the
Batman.
Hamada's been
no
the
matter
key
what, they did not get any money from Joker, and this has been confirmed multiple
$1
times.
billion DC movies have Hamada's name in it.
It
Exactly.
had he had nothing to
doesn't
do
matter.
with the
It has nothing to do. Just because your name is on it, you didn't even
Well,
give
all,
money
all
to
of
the.
you
I
are
mean,
going to
you-
be.
when
all
you
of you
guys
are going
tell
to
me
be
what he
bowing
did,
I'm
down.
hearing a lot of excuses for Hamada's success.
No, we not. Oh
You're
Lord,
an
I do not
Well,
want to.
either way,
You know what
everyone-
this reeks of? This reeks of that the misogyny I heard when people didn't like Wonder Woman 84.
Misogyny?
Well, that
and
movie's
What does
ass.
misogyny
That
have to
movie's
do
dog
with
this
it?
reeks
shit.
of the extreme misogyny
It's
for
dog
when
shit.
people
Yeah,
didn't
or the
like
extreme
Wonder Woman
misogyny,
misogyny.
this man.
and they came out.
Or the
Would everyone
extreme-
shut up and let me finish the sentence?
Oh,
This
wow.
reeks of the extreme misogyny that when Wonder Woman 84 came out, and all these people came out of the woodwork and tried to later on claim that it was actually Zack Snyder, not Patty Jenkins, who made the first movie.
See, I ain't gonna lie. He did though, because it was his stunt team
He
that
helped
worked on
with-
it.
yeah.
He helped with the story, and he hired
Exactly.
he hired the writer, Alan, and then Patty kicked the writer off for the second movie, which was a terrible
I rest
idea.
my case.
So what Zack
It was a
Snyder did,
terrible-
what Zack Snyder did was produce
And also,
the movie.
Patty
Okay.
fired Zack Snyder's
Oh,
stunt
all
team
right.
for the second movie.
He's
I don't
just
want
the
to get
producer on the movie. No one's taking that away
into
from
the
Zack
DCU.
Snyder.
Anthony, I'm gonna have to look.
I-
This
I
is a
love
member.
the D-
This
I
is a
love the
member
DC
stream, but
I
good
love
God,
I love the DCEU, but it's time.
you're
it's
embarrassing
too
me in
much.
front of last line.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just happened.
Oh,
Well,
that
yeah,
is
either way,
Hey, what's up, man?
You should have shame. You embarrassed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, though,
Someone
everyone's
left.
going to be
I don't know
everyone's
who
going to be
left.
loving Walter Hamada
PJ,
when that
no,
Ninja
PJ.
Turtles movie comes out, though.
Exactly. Thank you, RJ.
When the last
Everyone's gonna be
last
kissing
Ronin comes
Hamada
out
feet.
and looks great, everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, he did a great job putting this together."
CJH left.
CJH, Sean O'Rourke plus James Gunn. Sean, I don't know if this might. I think this
Oh
could
my
be a
God.
fake Sean O'Rourke.
No.
Although the
Let me
real
see.
Sean O'Rourke might say the same thing.
Yeah.
Is this the fake one or the? Let me go.
Honestly,
New
I
mask,
think
same
it's the
task.
fake. I think it's the fake one. But hey, shout out to Sean. It's
I
awesome.
mean,
I
it
saw him.
could.
No, wait
I
a
don't
minute.
think
Wait
so.
a
I don't think
minute.
so.
No, it's the real one. Joined in 2000 and
Oh,
joined in
okay.
2006. Yeah, November 12th.
Sean, I respectfully disagree. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's going to be a
Sean,
fake.
Sean.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
here's the thing:
yeah,
no one can see into the future. It could. We don't know.
Just like
I would
predicted
hope
Joker
it
to be a
doesn't.
$1
There's
film.
a couple
I don't know.
factors that make me think it's going to be a hit. I don't know how big of a hit,
No,
but the
I
first
think-
factor, and I
yeah.
think I've heard a lot of people have this, and I'm not lying. I'm not trying to virtue say I don't give a shit if it makes money or not. My mom said when I saw her at the holidays, "Did you see the Superman trailer?"
Well,
She's
like I've been
like,
saying,
that is a pretty big deal. Like to
I've
me.
been saying, if it crosses 500 million, I think they'll be happy. I think
I
that's
don't
a win.
if it makes 600, 700 million, I'll be happy.
Listen,
yeah, I'll be happy.
anything
Yeah.
above 500, I think is a win in their book.
I don't think
given
so.
where things
I
have been at.
disagree with that, RJ.
I mean, I think
I think they're going to
700,
want at least
700.
750
No,
on
700.
this big of a project.
I'll say
Well,
this.
of course. Well, here's the thing. Of course, they're going to want it to make as much money as possible. I'm just saying the bare minimum it has to cross is 500 million.
Yeah, it's $500 to make a profit, to make a little bit of profit, and then if it costs
It's-
700, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
It's actually probably going to be $1 billion film.
See, and Sean,
no,
honestly,
no,
if it makes anywhere between 500 and 650 million, that's a win in my book.
Well,
That's an improvement upon where they've been at before the last 3 to 4 years.
If
Well,
it does
they've
that,
done better though. Like I mean,
Do we even know the budget yet?
Aquaman made like $1 billion or something like that, and that's not even like the most popular of the DC characters. So I mean,
the reason Aquaman made $1 billion is because it appealed more to the overseas market. I mean, it did fine domestically. I just think it just came out at the right time, and the overseas crowd really loved that movie. It didn't really translate for the sequel.
What's
though,
the budget for
so.
Superman? Do we know?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
It's not public knowledge,
I
right
mean, going by James Gunn last movie, which was a budget of 250 million, it will probably be around there.
I just got a text from Christine.
Well, Guardians 3
said-
was 250
Yeah,
million.
but I think
Anthony, let Joe speak. We gotta do better here.
I just got a text from Christine. She said, "Are you yelling at somebody?" I said, "We're all good." And she said, "Well, let me know if you need me to come down the basement and go all Jersey on someone's ass."
So you're
She's
yelling
an
at all of them.
awesome. Joe is
God,
married to an
sweetie.
awesome lady,
That's
but I
dope.
would not. I
That's
also know.
dope.
I also respectfully know she means business and she loves Wonder Woman. So
That's-
she
oh,
would.
yeah.
she would kick your butt. If
You know
felt
what's crazy? That everybody with an accent, James, going, "Where's Wonder Woman?"
Tell Christine I apologize. Anything you want.
Yeah, I think there's high interest in this movie. It's just it's really going to depend on the marketing. The marketing campaign from here on out has to keep this momentum going. You know, you really got to put this movie in front of many spaces as possible. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean,
I think once we get the second trailer,
holy crap,
then the marketing kick off. Yeah, we're good.
And you know what, man? These guys also just got a huge run of marketing shenanigans with that last batch of DCEU films. I wonder how what Gunn has knows how to market this time, where to do the blitz, where not to do the blitz because of Flash and all this shit. He probably learned a bunch of crap.
Well, I'm sure there's market researchers too and everything. Yeah.
We're gonna turn this positive too because we have some clips about Sean Gunn talking about the cast. I wanted to share with you. Go ahead.
So, what's the date that the movie comes out in theaters, and do we know?
July
11th.
And what else is coming out around the same time? Because I mean, that's
so
always to be a factor,
the weekend before on July 2nd for the 4th of July holiday weekend, it's Jurassic World Rebirth, the new reboot.
It was their Marvel movie at that time.
And then at the end of the month on July 29th, that's 2 weeks after Superman, it'll be Fantastic Four First Steps.
Oh, I heard they might want to move Fantastic Four. Do you think that's possible?
They're not going to remove that.
If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Either way, it's fine.
They can't because Disney has the Zootopia, the second sequel in November. And they can in November.
Well, they've done it before where they had a Marvel movie start the month of November, then their Disney animated movie comes out at the end of the month for Thanksgiving.
The Zootopia was $1 billion.
Hey, we have 42 people watching, which is great for a member stream. Please like the video. Let's get a 30 like goal. It's been a while since I had 30 likes on a live stream. I'd really appreciate it. So I put up a poll. I didn't want to just put, is he a liar? I said, does Jeff Sneider make up test screenings? The majority of the audience think he does. So there's time to vote. I'll revisit that there.
I don't think that depends. That depends on what he say though. Like it just depends. Like if it's depends on the movies and what he say though. Like it depends on the movie. But other than that, like he been accurate in other Hollywood stuff. Like who's getting casted for upcoming up movies, who's gonna join this cast. Yeah, like he's been accurate in other stuff.
Oh, I'm also gonna remind me someone to bring up that Spider-Man trailer that we'll do a breakdown of it. I was kind of disappointed in it.
Oh, the new animated show or whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Real quick though, the budget's 185. I mean, I don't know Hollywood accounting. Just take that for what it is. But typically, you would like to make at least double because you double that for your marketing budget, right? So it's another 185. So let me see real quick.
Sean, if that's accurate for him filming,
that's not bad. 185.
That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent for what I think that's
270
for all the characters that he got in there. Yeah.
So in total, again, not accounting for Hollywood accounting and magic, because I don't know. The budget overall will be 370 with both production and marketing budget. So it would need to make at least probably 400 million to break even. Which that's not bad.
I think that's doable. 700 to be profitable, 700 million.
No, 400 million to break even.
To break even, but like to be a good success and profitable.
Well, once it hits 400 million, then it can be profitable.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it has to be more than 400. It probably have to be more like 500 because you have to figure in the cut that the theater chains and
whatnot get 285, like 285,
and
70, that's doable.
And if Sean's accurate here, the state of Georgia giving 25% tax credit for spending.
Yeah, that's every movie.
So again, once it hits like 350 to 400 million, it's all profits from there on, and that's not bad at all. Actually, that's doable.
Well, once streaming and whatnot happens, that'll make up the difference.
Oh yeah, that too. The ancillary market too. Yeah. So this movie actually could be profitable. Like
I'll tell you, if you look at the numbers, the statistics, it looks like it's going to be $1 billion film, and I'll tell you why I say that. Well, I mean, the statistics would indicate otherwise because it's one of the top 5 most viewed trailers of all time, and if you look, it's number 4 on the list. The 3 above it, $1 billion. The one underneath it, $1 billion. That's the kind of interest in the film. I mean, it's sandwiched with 4 other $1 billion films. I mean, that's
Oh, that's why the Georgia logos and everything.
Oh,
okay,
can you share that with us?
I agree with you. I think it's going to be $1 billion film.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
see
it
the
will.
George logos in every
I've
movie,
said for a while, 750 million is like the ceiling for this movie. If it makes more, great. I just think 750 is like the highest it's going to go.
Cal says good.
Yeah,
point,
750 will be 750 will be the most successful. Yeah, it will be the most successful Superman movie since Man of Steel.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah,
like I said, if that's a
fine.
5 or a 6 in front of it, I think they're golden. So
yeah, like it'll be fine. Yeah.
Or should we check out my favorite DCU actor, Sean Gunn?
Shotgun. Yeah.
Being interviewed. No, I think he'd be an awesome person to hang out with. I'm not
he's
thrilled
a
by his
funny
roles.
person.
Yeah, he seems like a really fun person.
You mean the Gilmore Girls actor?
I think so.
Yeah,
I just found out last week he was on Gilmore Girls. I had no idea.
Did not know that he was in the first couple seasons. Yeah.
Actually good man.
Sean says it will not break $1 billion because it will only have 2 weeks to make its money before the summer films suck the rest.
That's old school thinking. That's old school thinking. We know that's not the case anymore.
I don't know.
It can still make money in the subsequent weeks to come.
I think it will.
The thing is that I've said this before. A rising tide lifts all ships at the box office. Because
just so you're the one that made up that saying. Wow.
No. Well, I said it's like I said it's like I've been saying and saying the same.
Well, I do.
But I was saying, if you look at the Thanksgiving box office and the holiday box office, you had Wicked, Gladiator, Moana 2. All of them were successful and are making money.
Just so you all know,
some movies are making more money than the others, of course, but they're all making money.
Just so you all know, I know there's not a lot of people have an opinion of Mr. Sean our work here, but keep in mind he was the only one that called that James Gunn was going to lead DC at the beginning, and then other people came on board with that idea, but he was the first one I remember that said James Gunn was going to run DC, and he was open to the idea. He thought he should.
I'm so angry at Sean because he almost spoiled the Flash for me. It wasn't until Brucifer warned me to unsubscribe so I don't accidentally see his post.
That's messed up. That's
too much info. I have no part of that.
Fair, I ain't gonna lie. Like the Flash ending, I remember that.
Oh wait, Degrassi saying no. Did you say James Gunn too? Yes, 8 months prior. I remember that he was on my stream. I mean, it's possible Degrassi said it too. I don't remember, but I think no one wanted to hear from me. I apologize, Degrassi, if sometimes I don't pay attention as much to the chat.
Was this before like the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker and stuff like that he was pegged for this, or
after in between? After that.
It was It was October 20.
All right, should we check out what Sean Gunn has to say? I believe this is talking about.
Sure.
He's great. I can tell you from the footage I've seen from the movie that I am just absolutely not.
He's talking about David Cornsweet. This is from Sean Gunn, Maxwell Lord.
I can tell you from the footage I've seen from the movie that I am just absolutely knocked over. I'm bowled over by his performance. I just think it's sometimes viewers don't always understand the degree of difficulty of certain performances. There's some kinds of it always burns me up that for example, comedians rarely get Oscar nominations because they're just actually what they're doing is often much harder than these dramatic roles. And I kind of think the same thing sometimes about these big movie star roles that they're to carry a movie and be charismatic and do all the things that a movie star needs to do.
Do you kind of get where he's talking about how that might translate to Superman? It might be harder than you think to be Superman, to be a little heroic and a superhuman being.
I think he's talking just to talk.
Yeah. What's that?
I think he's just talking to talk. I don't think I don't know. A lot of the stuff feels like he's just trying to pull out of his head. I think
okay. Well,
my impression.
Just superficially, because you don't get a lot of dialogue from Cornsweet in the trailer, I really feel like he fits the role. Just from my first image when I saw Brandon Routh. From the first time I saw Henry Cavill, I just felt like, man, I really feel this is Superman. I just get the vibe without even hearing the dialogue. Does anyone
you can always get an actor to look the part.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the hard part about it. It's conveying the character in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say this because I love Sean Gunn. I really love Sean Gunn. But I do get that from Corn Sweat, but you know who I don't get that from?
What?
Sean Gunn.
Yes.
I love the guy.
I know.
There's a million roles he could play in the DCU that I think he's suited for. But as somebody who loves the character of Maxwell Lord, he doesn't seem like Maxwell Lord to me. Pedro Pascal was a good Maxwell Lord. I don't
know.
I
got it. That's the one time I think, no offense, Sean Gunn. Maybe we'll have people go silent on this because they have connections to James, because we don't want to bash his brother. It's his family. But this is the one time
I'm not bashing him because I mean he's got
we don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold.
Okay, the gun nut perp.
Yeah,
you got to admit it's kind of a downgrade from Pedro Pascal to Sean Gunn as Maxwell Lord.
I have not seen the performance. I haven't even seen a freaking trailer with this guy.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't think it's a downgrade. I just think that Pedro Pascal felt more like the character I read in the comics than. But then again, maybe he'll blow me away. He could shock me. I don't know.
Pedro was one of the best things about Wonder Woman 84. And it got weird. I mean, there's stuff in Wonder Woman 84 that I like. I like the mall sequence, which everyone hates. I like that sequence.
That's a great scene.
Purge. Yeah,
that's wonderful.
That movie, yeah. I like that. I did like
her speech at the end. Like,
oh no, why is Walter Hamada in the chat?
Hey, Hamada!
Because Hamada's the man.
Look at that
kids like to say.
That's
what the kids say.
Okay, so no one wants to hear what else Sean Gunn has to say about.
No, go play it.
Play it. Okay.
Gun gang. We don't break. We don't bend. We don't fold.
All right.
Why does he have a Long Halloween comic in the background?
Why not?
Is difficult and it takes a certain type of skill. But to add on that layer of craft where you're just like elevating.
Can I get Sean Gunn?
You're
on the
elevating
show?
every little part of it in every little way you can. It's a tightrope act, and it's incredibly. It's just incredibly impressive, and I think I'm very excited for an audience to see that, because I think his performance is the type of thing that would rarely be singled out as one of the best performances of the year because of the type of movie it is. And yet, I just think he's spectacular.
He actually did talk about Maxwell Lord. If you want,
yeah. I was going to bring that one up next.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up one next.
Listen, from the trailer for my scene, like I think David will do it.
So Sean Gunn said that rarely these type of performances are considered for award contention, but it's such a strong performance that you're going to be talking about this year.
I believe the Oscar added
like the substance.
I've seen Corn Sweat.
Yeah,
I saw Corn Sweat and Pearl is the only thing I haven't seen Twisters yet. He really has a presence there. You're immediately drawn in.
He's a little bit in the he's a little bit in there.
I said I haven't seen Twisters yet. That's the only other thing I know that he's in.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed with Twisters.
Yeah, I just said, whoa, chill, bro. That movie's good.
I thought the characters were good, but the spectacle was.
Yeah, I didn't like how Steven Spielberg.
I didn't like any of the Twister moments. I like the characters. It's a very weird movie. Yeah, I like the characters. I just didn't like the spectacle.
I love Steven Spielberg, but for whatever reason, he cut out the kissing between Daisy and forgot the other actor. Damn it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I forgot the other actor name. Damn it.
Sorry. Do you think that for the Maxwell Lord, it's going to be? They say that if the test screenings are accurate, they said there's less jokes here than other James Gunn movies.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to make a movie that is totally.
So that's why I believe it's true. That's why I believe it's true, RJ. But do you think
it's almost like we've been saying forever that he's trying to make a movie that's very different from his usual pornography?
Okay, RJ. I'm trying to set up a question here. You think James is saving that for his good friend, his best friend, his brother? What better friend could you have than a great brother for the jokes? Do you think Maxwell Lord is going to be really over the top?
What do you mean by saving?
Saving some of the more humorous moments of Superman.
As a creative, you're going to want the best say all your characters say the funniest shit possible when it's appropriate. It's like you don't like just like, oh, that's such a good joke, gal. I'm gonna give it to my brother instead. Like,
oh, so you mean he's gonna be like this comedy relief or something?
Yeah,
or?
Maxwell. Does anyone?
I don't think he's in the movie long enough to even really.
Well, I don't know. To be honest, oh, go ahead, RJ. I'm sorry.
I said I don't think he's really in the movie long enough to even be the comedic relief.
Okay, you
think I think the comedic relief would more likely be something like Crypto.
I think Crypto because he's a dog and you want to shoot him. No, I'm sorry.
You get more humor out of the Adam than you do. You know?
Sean says Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion will have all.
He feel like a joke character. He definitely.
No, I think James Gunn is way smarter than that. I think what's funny about Guy Gardner is if he's pissed all the time with that haircut. That's what's funny. He's gonna treat it serious.
Well, there's also like there's something to be said for like.
Well, he's the asshole in the comics.
Exactly. All he has to do is be an asshole. And that's funny
but I don't get that type of vibe from Nathan.
But he also has to play it serious. Like Nathan, it can't be like a wink. I'm such an asshole. Like.
That's what's the Power Hour is one man and a baby. What the hell?
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
Blue Jay speaks. Blue Jay's here. Blue Jay speaks. I wanted to bring up the trailer for Spider-Man to see what people think of it. Coming in 2025, Brucifer Joe and Perp show on MME called Two Men and a Perp.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Also, I speak because there's way too many people in the panel because they're talking over each other, so I just stay quiet.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see what he says about Maxwell. Why? Hey, Blue Jay, what is this? All right. All right. You're on notice there. Okay. Let's see what.
As much as you can tell me, because but I wanted to talk to you about your character as much as you can tell me. Because we saw an iteration of the character in the last Wonder Woman movie. So with Maxwell, what is the difference? Maxwell Lord, what is it?
That's a great question, Harloff. That's what I would want to know too. What's the difference between your Maxwell Lord and Pedro Pascal?
Difference with the character this time around than what we saw in the Patty Jenkins movie?
Well, okay. What I can tell you is I know there's a lot of stuff I'm supposed to sort of like. I can't talk a lot.
Okay.
Too much.
Okay.
He's trying to answer.
I can tell you that the one obvious thing is that it's me playing the role.
That's the difference. Wow.
Look, he's
no. I know. I'm just making a funny clip out, Perp. But yes, the difference is I'm playing it.
He knows what he said too. Look, he's smirking.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a funny way to start.
Which doesn't just mean that I'm going to give a different interpretation. It's like your own body is the vessel for what you're doing. So obviously, I'm going to do nobody's going to confuse me and Pedro Pascal as performer.
I don't think anyone's going to confuse.
He could have had an easy way out. Like, well, unfortunately, I never saw the movie.
That's a whole different movie, whole different vibe from that movie. If you compare Patty to James Gunn, then that's a disgrace to him. No disrespect, that's a disgrace.
He had a way out. He could have just said, "I haven't seen the movie, so I'm just going to be honest with what my brother wrote in the script."
Right. And then, of course, there's always the fact that Michael Keaton and George Clooney, they obviously were different people playing the same character. So I mean,
oh shit! Ouch! Yeah.
I can easily. I will say this. This is one of the first three casts besides Superman.
Yeah,
I could really tell the difference between.
like come on, like Pedro is way, no disrespect, more handsome than him. No disrespect.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that.
So it's just how
he's very handsome.
Now I don't know about that.
Oh, shut up, Beltry. Good God.
No disrespect.
All disrespect. What are you talking about?
All right, let's see what else he has to say. I want to see what else he has to say. I do think RJ's right, though. I think really is not going to be a big role. Unfortunately, can I be real?
No.
Even though James Gunn tends to put Sean Gunn and everything, I do not think that Maxwell Lord is going to be a big character in this universe, or I think he would hire someone else.
Why's he going to put Sean? Remember,
can I be real?
I
don't know how you would know that. But
I think he'll be a very big
it's just a guess. I don't have facts for that purpose.
Well, hold on. If you know, in Batman '89, where Jack Nicholson is like the top billing, Marlon Brando is top billing, Sean Connery is top billing in his Superman movie as a cameo.
I could be wrong. I'm just my guess. I would think if he was going to make Maxwell Lord like say for example the next Superman movie or the Justice League's Assembled or Justice League America or whatever they're going to call it, and the Maxwell Lord is like a big villain in that movie, I think he would have gone with
like in the comics. In the comics, he's a big character.
Max Lord isn't a villain, Max.
Yeah, he's a villain. So like you have
he's
to
not.
I mean, well, he's the well.
Aren't the lanterns
what are the lanterns?
It depends. It depends on the comic you read. Sometimes he's a villain. Sometimes he's a good guy.
Okay,
doesn't Green Lantern Hawkgirl work for him?
Well, that's what I was trying to get to. If you know anything about Maxwell Lord's history, he finances the Justice League International. He's the one who heads up that team.
Pretty
He's
big
the
character.
financier. So,
okay,
realistically speaking, depending on what the story of this movie is and what happens with this
Superman's going to want to talk to that guy.
Whatever this team is, I don't know if they're going to call it Justice League International or what they're going to call it.
Yeah, I hope Superman breaks his neck.
Feasibly, you're going to see Maxwell Lord pop up in other stuff naturally because he's so connected to the other heroes and what's going on. So you could see him pop up in a bunch of stuff in the future. You could.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay,
he could be in this one.
It wasn't the end of that run that he became kind of a bad guy, right? Joe, at the end when a different writer came in.
Blue Jay makes the accusation Max doesn't like Sean Gunn because he's playing character that starts with Max, but not him. I don't want to be cast in the DCU. I want to see the DCU to succeed. I'm past my problem. I'm 42. I would not be able to handle the old.
Can you pull up Sean's comment?
Which one?
The one you put. Okay, here's what I would say to that. The general audience didn't know who Rocket Raccoon was, and they will.
Oh God!
Exactly.
He's not wrong. RJ's
Guardians of the Galaxy was very
niche. Audience don't like a character till they like a character.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of the movie is the movie has to be quality enough to get you invested in certain characters.
Well, I mean,
that's the
general
whole
audience
point,
do know him a little bit because they saw from Pedro.
Yeah, but
other than that, that's it.
Here's my reply to that, RJ. Yes, James Gunn is very.
It's not even just James Gunn.
No. But it doesn't happen every. It doesn't happen every freaking time. As much as Gun nuts like to say Weasel's a good character, Weasel has not caught on. The Suicide Squad characters have.
I'm a gun nut. I've never said that.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
The Suicide Squad has not caught on like people. I like it, but it has not.
That is not true.
Okay.
So if you talk about
literally, we just had a episode. Hold on, real quick.
Whoa, Bruce.
Weasel. We just got episode 4 of Creature Commanders with Weasel. That blew up.
I went through transition.
I'm sorry, bro. No, it did. It only lasted like an hour, 3 hours. And
no, I'm talking about in general. Like the social media buzz blew up for that show with the Weasel episode. G.I. Robot. No one cared about G.I. Robot, and the episode came out, and everyone was talking about it on social media. I'm just saying, like,
it's like Art the Clown. It's like little by little. It's like, sure, okay, maybe not everyone's talking about G.I. Robot. Maybe not everyone's talking about Weasel, but it's making headway. It's getting a little bigger, and now in the next one's getting a little bigger. It's growing a character.
I'm not saying it's like Weasel. You're gonna see Weasel toys everywhere you go.
Exactly, but it's more popular now than it was before.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yes. I will say this. I don't know facts on Creature Commanders how successful it is. I don't. I haven't heard people out of our bubble talking about it though. Like my family, my friends outside of YouTube. I do have some.
To be fair, Max, your family wouldn't watch an adult animation ever.
True.
Commandos is a decent.
But they're all on board for Superman though. Every single one of them said Superman looks great.
Well, Harley was successful. Kite Man was successful.
No, I'm just saying that.
Hello, panel.
Hey, Bruce. I'm just saying that when gun nuts use that for he made Rocket Raccoon. It's getting cringe at this point. I know James Gunn's very talented, RJ, but to say that for everything, like he doesn't make everything gold. He doesn't make.
I'm not saying he does, but like I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can't pretend like there's not a chance that he can turn a nothing character into a character people care about.
Sure, and that's one of his strengths, right? One of his other strengths is he gets new talent, even though I would have preferred now I don't. I changed my mind. I would have preferred he kept storylines and actors and actresses.
I'm just saying it's inaccurate to say that characters from Creature Commandos and the Suicide Squad having garnered more popularity from before those shows even existed.
Okay.
Because here's the thing: did anybody real talk? Sorry, Bruce, let me interrupt. Just real quick though, did anybody care about Peacemaker before that movie and that TV show?
No.
Besides, like uber comic book fans.
No,
right? I mean, that's just the way it goes. No one knows who these characters are until they're introduced on a wider scale. Doesn't mean it's always going to work and they're always going to care about that.
Wait, so Suicide Squad was not the success like Guardians, though. It wasn't. And I'm just
a chance to be.
Okay, Joe. Here we go. The timing, the pandemic. Okay.
I mean, you can't ignore factual information.
Bro, it's been
didn't release day and date in the theaters as on Max.
Yeah, it was on Max. Yeah, the day it came out.
It was a day and date.
Well, I will say this about Creature Commandos. The first appearance of Creature Commandos, the first appearance of G.I. Robot, the first appearance of The Bride have skyrocketed, more than tripled what they're worth normally.
Okay.
You know, G.I. Robot was like maybe a $40, $50 comic book. It's $150, $200 comic now. Creature Commandos sold for what, $500?
Spider-Man No Way Home was released during the pandemic.
Yeah, but that's
that was a little later though. That was like after like these shots started coming out and stuff.
Yeah,
like that. So
here's what people choose to willfully ignore. Suicide Squad was released in August. Now, what happened in August during 2020? And I know all the Snyder haters like to ignore this because why would you take something into account that happened? But that was exactly when the Delta variant was emerging.
Okay.
And I remember this so distinctly because I almost had to cancel my trip to Dragon Con because we thought with the vaccines and everything, oh, this is under control. But then right around late July, August, the Delta variant showed up, and then suddenly it was all over the news. Hey, there's this new variant, and there was this new scare, and then there were questions of, is Dragon Con going to get canceled because of the Delta variant? And that is exactly when Suicide Squad was released.
Okay. I did.
Spider-Man came out in December.
I definitely say that's a factor in the Suicide Squad, but you gun nuts, defending the Suicide Squad is the equivalent of SnyderBro defending
Why
BVS
using
release.
derogatory
Whoa,
terms
whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
the
whoa.
fandom?
Defending what?
No, we're part of Gun Gang.
No,
Defending
gun.
what?
Perp wants to be called a gun nut.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, he wants to be called
Free
a
guy
gun
was
nut.
successful than the Suicide Squad.
I'm consistent. You sound exactly like Snyder from
DGA
the
approved.
BVS about the Suicide Squad. Whenever someone mentions the Suicide Squad, you give all these reasons of why it didn't get, this
Factual reasons. I know facts.
They're
tough, but
No, I don't give a shit. It was a good movie.
Was Free Guy day and
Then
date?
you sound like a SnyderBro giving all these facts
No,
about when
it wasn't
BVS was
there.
released. Well, Warner
I didn't
Brothers
think
wanted
so.
this. It's the same thing on the other side.
No,
It's all
because
about
that
Amico.
BVS
I'm
was
just
released
saying
theaters
it's getting-
during a non-pandemic.
It's
How's that the
getting
same?
No.
cringe. It's getting cringe.
It's the same thing, Joe. I'm sorry.
I
have to agree with
love
that.
How's it the
I
same?
love the Suicide Squad. The day and date and the pandemic definitely impacted it, but it was not huge. It was
What I
it was
would
not
like
a
to know, though,
success.
what I would like to know.
Peacemaker was.
It was a success based on the metrics.
Yeah,
that
well,
would have been
Peacemaker was a
measured by.
success, but
Okay,
other
I
than
need to
that, like
drink with
I
this
wouldn't call
conversation.
Suicide Squad.
I mean, I would like to see what the Suicide Squad did on streaming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
we
No,
never
it was
find
the
out. We
second
never
most streamed movie
actually.
that year.
We never
After
find
Mortal
out. What,
Kombat.
we never find out what the Suicide Squad.
I don't get this whole. If a movie's good, it's good. It doesn't matter what it made in the box office.
Yeah,
Also, that is
Bruce,
true.
Bruce,
Godzilla-
Bruce,
Godzilla-
Bruce.
This whole
Bruce,
thing about
Bruce, I
how
second
much
your
stock do
opinion.
everybody have in DC and freaking Marvel and all these other film companies, but you don't care about when smaller films do good. You don't care about when smaller films fail and they don't get a sequel. It's only about these stupid superhero movies. I don't get it.
Wow, Bruce is coming with some fire tonight.
No,
I
I think that's
been
true.
for like
I
a
love-
the thing is, though, is that people are so invested with the box office with these major
Jeez.
franchise movies because they feel like if the
I've been
movies
watching
don't,
Perp Stream too much.
if the movies don't do well, they don't get
Oh,
more
okay.
of something they liked. or if it does do well.
I really
That's
care
where I
if
feel like
things are a
some of that comes
success.
Hey, I'll give you guys an example.
I don't think it was a failure, but it didn't light the world on fire for sure.
I'll give you guys an example. I love Transformers 1. Underperformed. That doesn't make me like the movie less. Still a great movie of the.
I mean, the movie was ass though. Like,
yeah, but it's not. Box office is not irrelevant though. I'm glad people like movies that don't do good box office, but I think if we want the industry to thrive, we want people to have job retention and the positions that we should be wanting success too. Right? It's not in a relevant factor like some panelists here like to say. Like, it doesn't matter. We got a good movie. It does matter.
Yeah, Suicide Squad bombed, and he's CEO of his own studio.
It didn't bomb. It didn't bomb. Perp. It didn't bomb.
I'm just saying.
But I will say if it was Perp to respond to you. I think if it wasn't for the success of, I think Peacemaker really got people talking. I think that's what really solidified his position. Peacemaker was one of the one HBO Max at that time when it was called that really popped and got people talking.
And that's proof of the success of Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Right.
The combination of the two, yes. The combination, I believe.
A spin-off of a failure isn't a success.
I disagree for sure.
I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, again,
you can disagree, but it's.
But this is the other metric that I would love people to look at too, right? Like, just think about this: do they renew shows for a second season if it isn't meeting the metrics of success?
No, you're right.
No, hell
right.
no. Man, Netflix cancels 10,000
If it's your
shows every
show,
year.
if it's your show and you're the CEO, hell yeah, you do. Gun head for life. Fuck you.
What are you eating?
Well, it's not even. It's not even
Are
about
you eating
that.
chicken?
They're gummies. They're
I'm
gummies.
saying from a monetary perspective, you don't keep renewing a show if it loses you money. You just don't, right?
Well, we don't know
you know Zaslav's on the way out.
It's like those idiots who claim Star Trek Discovery was a failure. Yeah, 5 years and multiple spinoffs. That's a failure.
Let's be real. Can I be real there? The Matt Reeves situation with the Batman 2 probably opened up some extra funds to get some projects started. Like
no, it did. That's not how that works.
No, bro, because it's company.
That's not how that works.
How is that not how it works, RJ? It's pushed to another development year.
Matt Reeves' company put the other half of the movie. And we built the other half of the movie.
They're not going into active production, so
you don't magically get more money to do. Yeah, you don't magically get more money to do a show because one movie gets pushed back. You still have to spend that money that you're allocating towards that movie.
Like the Penguin.
It shifts to a whole other year production budget. It's going to 2027. It's probably not going to start
can you handle
until
this, Perp?
2026.
No.
How do you want me to handle it? In the positive or in the negative?
No, the movie starts filming next year. They confirmed the movie starts filming next year.
Let's go negative. I'll go negative for RJ. RJ, when the Flash was coming out, you know how they did promotion of Andy Muschietti is gonna do Brave and the Bold. You know how
that was awful
promotion. Do you think there's kind of a thing with that with Creature Commando where it's like it is kind of like a standard was like, yo, it's kind of part of marketing to say, hey, there's going to be a season 2, which gets more people invested. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's definitely a part of it, but it's also it's much harder to hide failure these days when it comes to some of this stuff because you have shareholders to answer, you have money to like you can't keep a show going if there's not any monetary reason to keep it going. In some aspect, right? Sure. It's just because they could easily have just said, "Oh, it's just a one-off, just one season, and that's it." You know, they could have easily done same with Peacemaker, right? It's just
he's the head of the studio.
Well, they find value in these shows in some aspect, right?
If I was him and I knew I'm working for Zaslav, and Zaslav gave me like, "Hey, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna be out of here, whatever the hell." I would just like, yeah, greenlight it, whatever. He probably has the idea done already anyway.
I mean, I
wouldn't. Well, I think also they're trying. I think also they're trying to show that they're committed and there's some stability. Because if you notice, before Superman even comes out, they're already going to be filming like 3 or 4 different things. Peacemaker season 2 is done.
Marvel did.
Peacemaker season 2 will be done.
He's cranking them out.
Supergirl. They'll be filming.
Yeah, Marvel did.
I don't see why everyone thought I had such a crazy take there. Like if it goes to another production year, no, if it goes to another production, you don't have unlimited funds for unlimited projects.
But
if
again,
you go
that's
to a whole
not
other
how
production year, it's not going to go into active
Well,
production.
you can't take investors' money that was allocated for one project and not tell them and allocate it somewhere
not
else.
tell them. You have to tell. You have to tell
That's not how
the
that works,
owner,
man.
hey, I'm
It's a
gonna
set
like,
budget.
yeah, like you have to tell the owner, yeah.
I'm not saying
we're filming Supergirl next month in January 5th. Yeah, okay, go ahead. I'll give you the money. How much is it? 150. Go ahead, boom. Yeah, like
I'm not saying direct investor money for Superman.
So I
move
take
that
my
to something
super chat
else.
money that was directed towards MME.
No.
The rest
And
of
then
the
I
year,
give it to
and
Perp.
I
I'm not saying
redirect it to Perp. Would that? Does you see how that works? That doesn't make any sense, right?
That gets redirected to Chinese
I'm
bootleg
assuming they
movies.
have active development budgets for the
year
year that they cannot go past, right? So if it's go to another year, hopefully that opens up for other projects. I'm not saying that's the reason why Creature Commandos.
But they still have to spend the money no matter what, though.
Yeah, eventually in 2026 now.
No, bro.
Well, Anthony,
the Batman. Okay. The Batman
you think
start
the Batman's
filming. The lyrical for the Batman 2 start filming the middle of the summer.
Summer of
we'll
2025.
We'll see if that happens.
They start. They
No,
say
it's
they start
confirmed.
filming the middle of the movie.
Okay.
The movie doesn't come out until 27, and then they're gonna be filming what for like 6 months, 7 months, whatever it is for a comic book movie.
All right, everyone wants to
and then
deliver
the
me an
movie's
L.
gonna
Oh
be.
my God.
Somebody's gonna edit the movie for another 6-7 months.
I completely forgot about J.J. Abrams.
Oh yeah, man, JJ. I'm sorry, bro. Can we
He's
talk
making
about
something for
J.J.
him.
Abrams did the biggest robbery in WB history?
Yeah.
He's finally
that
making
is
something
crazy.
though.
And
I don't know what he's making.
Let's
but he's
not
making something.
forget that James Gunn's project, which he wrote, the animated movie, was canceled, and he was at the studio.
Which one?
Coyote versus Acme.
That has nothing to do with DC Studios.
That was David. Yeah, David.
He's the head of DC Studios. Coyote Acme. That's
Well, he didn't have enough clout to get his own movie put out. If that's the case,
that is
true.
No, you're right there. You're right there. But
Right,
what I'm
he's
saying,
right.
if it was DC, he could have done something for sure.
All right,
I
let's.
mean,
I bet you.
But are you saying that he could renew Batgirl? Is that what you're trying
Yeah,
to
he
imply?
could. Yeah, well, Taladia got me in a strong place, but yeah, if Gunn wanted to, he could. He could release Batgirl.
and before
By the way-
Peacemaker, there were two successful comic book shows on Max, Titans and Doom Patrol. Those got 4 and 5 seasons, and I think
four each.
For each, was it 4?
Yeah,
for
You know,
each,
and I think Creature Commandos is way more popular than those 2 series right now.
How's
So I can
Creatures
see
compared to
how-
Harley?
How do you know that, Bruce? Just because of the sales of comics?
Because a lot more people are talking about Creature Commandos than anything else.
I
don't know
I would say
about that. I don't
personally,
see that
based
much
on what I've seen, at least in terms of social media reactions and buzz, I feel like Creature Commandos is doing a little bit better in terms of social media buzz than Harley Quinn has. And Harley Quinn got like it's like 50 or
Probably. I've
60.
seen a lot of GIFs. The newest GIF I've just saw, and I haven't seen a lick of Creature Commandos. I've only been like, I guess in my
Yeah, like
algorithm,
no disrespect.
newest GIF is the middle finger going through the tanks. That
Yeah,
shit's
like no
been making its way
disrespect
everywhere.
to the Harley Quinn show. It's just getting dragged out at this moment. Like nothing is funny at that show anymore. The first three seasons was good, and then after that,
I agree with Fourth here. Talk is not a good metric. You might be following the talk more. It might be your algorithm.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true, but I'm not watching Creature.
Yeah, like don't get me like when
but I am friends with RJ.
Creature Commandos come out on a Thursday. Like everybody talks about it that day, but the next day after that,
I'll tell you
nobody
what
talks about it.
I'll tell you what though. Everyone's going to be talking about Creature Commandos this week.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
yeah,
I dropped off.
I know why.
I know why too. That's why I've watched the show. I know.
I know you told me.
I'll be honest with you, if I wasn't wanting DC and James Gunn to succeed, I probably wouldn't finish Creature Commandos if I wasn't movie talk.
You don't finish anything though.
No, but I really was not like I wasn't feeling it the first episode, but I want to give it a shot. Last line, have you been watching Creature Commandos?
You watch another episode?
No, I actually don't have Max right now.
Okay. What were you saying, Perp?
You see another episode of Dexter? Or you just saw the first?
No, because I canceled Paramount Plus. I watched it right before.
What do you watch currently?
Well, I canceled all my streaming.
So you watch nothing
to catch up on bills.
He's got a bunch of VHS tapes. That's what he watches.
Yes, I do.
You got an antenna? You got an antenna, Max?
No.
Oh.
So no, not even Disney Plus. No Star Wars.
You don't even watch ABC? Do you watch ABC, CBS?
I
NBC?
have Netflix and Amazon right now.
Okay, there you go.
So how can you hold up the integrity of MME if you're not watching content?
RJ's here.
What are you paying me for?
Wait.
I'm
what?
joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
Pep, what have we done to crucify?
We pay you to watch stuff.
Yeah. What were these donations and memberships for?
You two last line? It's 99 cents.
Last line, you invited on to Kingdom of Nerds, so it's everyone on the panel. Except
PBS Universe.
I could catch up I could catch up on Creature Commandos because my mother lets me use her login for Max.
Just stop
it. There you go. That's genius.
So sweet.
I mean, it's only 6 episodes, so like it's only 20 minutes.
That's the
It's
only
only
thing.
20 minutes each.
Max, are you over 40?
Yes.
Well, he's 102.
You shouldn't be involving anything with your mother of an excuse to watch cartoons.
She
I
used
can't
to
believe
she
this
used
is
to
happening.
siphon
I can't
off
believe
mine.
this is happening.
She
It's
only
just-
recently
it's
bought.
just
She was.
something- no, it's
Good
just
God,
something-
Perp, let me respond. She siphoned off my account for years.
Okay.
And I finally, she's like, "Why can't I watch somewhere?" I'm like, "Mom, I canceled my."
I'm saying in general, you just shouldn't say that.
But if there was more I wanted to watch on Max, I would. Like,
So you'd be like, "Mommy."
That's probably the only. No, I don't say.
Hey, well,
I don't say,
Maxwell,
"Mommy,
hey,
can
Max,
I
what
watch
was the
Creature
last?
Commandos?"
real quick, Max. What was the last movie you saw in theaters?
I haven't had AMC A list since.
No.
September.
I'm just asking. What was the last movie you
I
saw?
can't
in
even
theaters?
remember.
Terrifier.
In theaters. They actually
reminds
movie theater to watch.
That reminds me. Speaking of movies in theaters, Perp, have you heard anything about Bloody Axe Wound?
No.
I'm thinking of going to see that this week, but I don't know if
Please
it's worth
do.
the
I've never
drive.
even heard of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that like one of those low budget horror movies or something?
It's a horror comedy that's got a lot of good people in it, and like it's got one of the girls from AP.
What about
Bio
Peter
and-
Pan, the Nightmare?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to go see Nosferatu myself. That's
I do
probably
want to
one
see
for next-
Nosferatu
Nosferatu's
is a
great.
freaking
It's a
masterpiece.
banger. Edgar Wright is the GOAT.
I say Nosferatu.
I saw Doom 2. I
No,
saw
Nosferatu, asshole.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Robert might be better than
It was Nosferatu.
Let's be honest about this, Mark. I want to get Blue Jay because I know Blue Jay likes. I know you like Miles Morales. I know you're a fan of Spider-Man too. What did you, Blue Jay? Did you see this trailer? What did you think of it?
Yes, I did.
And
I liked it. I like the art style. It's obviously paying tribute to the comic book or the early version.
Yeah.
At first, I'll be quite honest with you. I didn't know that's Harry. I didn't know that's Harry. I thought that was Miles Morales.
Oh. Well, I
mean, I'm not.
No.
Hold on. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I don't give a shit what you do. It's fun. First off, this was supposed to be like a prequel to the MCU Tom Holland film.
Not no more.
They changed it to like an alternate timeline, which I'm not mad about it. I mean, come on. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, and this is basically Spider-Man in its earliest of years. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'll watch it.
Yeah. So for context, real quick. So for context, when they first announced the show, it was called Spider-Man Freshman Year.
Yeah.
It was going to be Tom Holland's Spider-Man, his origin story about his first year as Spider-Man. It was going to have Charlie Cox as Daredevil. It's going to have Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. It was going to tie into the MCU. Then something changed. I don't know why it changed. They decided, let's make this a variant and make this a multiverse story about a different universe and a different Peter Parker. And we're going to change it to where we do like a variation on Tom Holland, where instead of Tony Stark being the one who finds him and gives him his suit, it's Norman Osborn who finds him.
Which Norman is the mentor to him. Yeah.
Well, see, that's an interesting angle because I actually like that idea, and it kind of makes this stand out apart with any other Spider-Man show. Like, I'm sure this happens in like comics or whatever, but I'm sure this happens in comics. But in terms of TV shows, this is pretty much the most. This is most different.
Yeah, and Degrassi's right. Yeah, Charlie Cox is still in this. Vincent D'Onofrio is still in this. Yeah. I think Benedict Cumberbatch is in this as Doctor Strange. So it's still got some of the MCU actors returning for this, but it's still its own separate thing.
I'm not opposed to that. I'm not.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I'm not.
I haven't seen the trailer. 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 I haven't No, I was gonna say I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen photos of the future Foundation suit that he's wearing, which makes no sense to me. But
at the end, okay.
I mean, they'll give context.
Well, that's because
he's
Norman,
gonna have a ton of
Norman
different suits in the show.
Osborn give it to him, like he, you know how he is.
Wait, what'd you call him?
Norman Osborn. That's what it's
Norman, like he's the one who give it to him.
No, I know, but what did you call
Jesus
it?
Christ, it's Osborn.
Then you gotta go back.
Hold on, I'll say this.
That's Jason
I'm not opposed to them doing something different. Like I'm all for telling different stories outside the MCU. Even though I like me some connectivity, I want to see different interpretations for at least for Marvel. Like this is like what 14, like we're like 13 years into the MCU, probably more than that, could be wrong. We're 14 years in the MCU now. I think it's time to kind of branch off to do something different because
I think my biggest issue with this trailer, I think this is going to be the thing that kind of hinders the show for some people. I don't love the animation. I get what they were trying to do. It's meant to be a blend of 3D and 2D.
Yeah.
I don't think it works really well, though. I will say, have you guys seen the Ant-Man short film, the animated short film they did from 2015?
No.
Okay. Go watch that or pull up like an image from it. That's what this show should have looked like, but they made it way too 3D.
I do see that. It's like when you look at a frame, if you pause at a frame, it looks like it's straight from a comic book. Like more so, I think, than the Spider-Verse films.
It's just when it's moving. It's got some issues when it's moving.
Well, let's go down the line here. Does anyone like the art style? I thought I was under the wrong impression when they showed the character models that it was going to be 2D hand drawn, but it's like 2D style on a 3D model, and it's very noticeable. But let me finish the thing. But not cool like where Into the Spider-Verse or TMNT Mutant Mayhem is 3D characters that have a style of 2D over them. It just seems generic here for me. Okay, go ahead, Anthony. Were you going to say something?
It's made by the studio that did the Tron animated series.
Oh, Tron Uprising.
Uprising. So they did the one who did it. And I hate how everybody just want, let's get Spider-Verse animation, Spider-Verse. But this is what's wrong with this generation. They want everything to be Spider-Verse and never want to give anything new.
Well, it doesn't have to be Spider-Verse, dude.
No, I keep seeing this on social media. That's what get me telling, bro.
If you want like a Spider-Verse, like you can't make a Spider-Verse style TV show.
Yeah, you can, bro.
Wait, Anthony, are you saying Sony did something better than Marvel?
No, bro. No.
Animation for
that's so gross, bro. Why would you bring that?
No.
Why is that gross?
I don't know. That's just the way he acted.
This is on a TV budget. Like, they don't have the money to do Spider-Verse animation. That's very expensive. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, we have
Into the Spider-Verse was really cheap to make. Actually,
but it takes 7 years.
It's still time though.
Yeah, bro, it takes 7 years to make, so 6 or 5. Well, 5 the
I'm
most.
so glad I'm not. Speaking of Spider-Verse, have they got part 2 coming out yet for Across the Spider-Verse? Or
nope, no release date for that.
Whenever that comes out, I mean, hey, it does take all the time you need, man. Give them the code.
Yeah, give them time because that
5 more.
Gotta let them cook.
Can't is getting
only they know the recipe, so only they could cook.
Oh yeah, but now I want to get to the panel. Like I want to see if anybody.
And don't forget the onions.
I want to start with Have you seen the trailer Last Line?
No, I actually haven't.
All right, let's just watch it.
I haven't seen the trailer either. I'm not into animation.
All right, this is the member. Well, then we definitely
you nerds don't help out.
All right, here we
go. You don't help out too either, Perp.
All right, let's react.
You're gonna be late.
I don't like the voice of Peter either.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Does anyone else
like a straight up cell shaded style? Looks like.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like have you guys ever played the Ultimate Spider-Man video game on the GameCube?
Yes.
It looks like that too.
Does anyone else think that this voice does it great for Peter?
I mean, it's the same.
Let them soup.
I love it.
Thank you, Larry.
This is the same voice actor as What If, so like it makes sense.
Yeah.
All I know,
they cannot afford Tom Holland.
We all need to let Matt Reeves.
Nobody's gonna pay Tom Holland.
Matt Reeves, what does he have to do with this?
What are you on about?
Every
What's
time
the
people
other stuff?
mention cooking, they mention Matt Reeves. Let him cook.
How
let him
many
cook.
gummies did you take?
Yeah, how many gummies did you take?
That's what like too many gummies, bro.
That reminds me.
Absolutely love the
I will
look of
say
this.
this. I just watched the trailer. I did not like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the animation. It feels stiff to me up against the background.
Yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
not gonna watch it, but also I'm not gonna bash it because I don't have to like everything they put out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna watch it because I really like Spider-Man.
you want to watch
You
it?
gotta look at this because people are saying that this
Max
is
wants to
from.
watch it.
People are saying this should have looked like X-Men '97 animation.
Oh dear God!
And that's based on an existing
Well,
existing
X-Men
show.
'97 was special. That was a gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the writers were definitely cooking.
Let me go to the last line on this because we're gamer. I know a lot of people here are gamers too, but last line, you mentioned cell shading earlier in video games. You know, cell shading can really be amazing, but then when it's a generic stilted and the animation's not flowing, generic cell shading it like ruins it for me though. When it's not like really well, it's fluid cell shading. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what
the animation does make a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I get from this. It's like Peter looks okay, but the rest of the characters look very stiff, cell shaded, generic.
Yeah, this could be a situation where like there's some shows that have great character writing, but the animation does kind of leave a lot to be desired. Like we've seen shows that do that all the time. So
I mean, yeah, like look Invincible, like I like it's a great show, but the animation you could tell like okay, it's like iffy.
Yeah.
Joe, you say this animation's beautiful?
Yeah, I love everything about this.
Well, yeah, because it's Steve Ditko. It's
looks
Steve Ditko's. Yeah,
all right, let's speak. Let's just speak. Okay,
Yeah, it reminds you of the shows, the animation from the '60s, where the mouse moved and the
I had
crowd
no
just waited.
interest in this show until I saw this trailer, but I can't wait to see it.
Joe, I love you, Joe.
That's nice.
And Joe,
I love you, Joe.
Joe's not a huge fan of animation. He has criticisms of a lot of animation. But
I wouldn't say that. I love animation.
What you said when it's done good. What was the other animation show?
Oh, I said that the original X-Men cartoon from the '90s.
Yes,
was shit. Like it looked.
Wow,
that was bad animation.
Batman the animated series.
Yeah, because Batman the animated series came out the same time as X-Men, and it was like night and day. You have this beautifully stylized show, and then it looked like Marvel just shit something out.
I disagree with you.
I know. I thought X-Men looked
Jubilee's
really
fireworks
they were
looked great.
Very different look though.
Yeah. No, I do. I will say this. I think
like
the animation. I think the animation X-Men was hit or miss. It was. I think most of it was good, Joe. But I will say, if you're talking about superior art style for animation, Batman the animated series was on another level at that time for sure. Yeah,
yeah, that's for sure. But Batman the animated series was before X-Men. Just remember that.
But this is in the level of Batman the animated series for you, Joe.
No, it's got its own style. It looks unique. It looks beautiful.
I haven't been able to see anything because it's been paused. This guy's staring at a locker.
Yeah.
He's finding his gummies just like you did, Perp. That's what he's looking for. Okay.
Oh, I found him.
Oh, you found? I know you found. All right, let's rest.
Hey, Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy, Petey, Parky.
Oh God, that was painful. Not like I know Peter Parker's
painful, though.
I know Peter Parker's awkward, but this awkward PD Parker.
I like it. It's supposed to be cringe, and I think Spider-Man should be cringe. He can't be.
Spider-Man is cringe. Like every movie he does these
especially
crazy.
In high school.
I want him when he joins the freaking Avengers. They need to be making fun of him.
I mean, this is before he becomes Spider-Man, I assume, right? So I mean, he doesn't have like these powers.
Spider-Man. He barely
have like he's not supposed to be like a great comedic genius. Good God.
Yeah, like he's been Spider-Man for a couple
Joe, what did you
It's
think
supposed to be cringe, just like Guy Gardner's hair.
I think that's the problem with a lot of Spider-Man fans have with Spider-Man projects. They keep putting him in high school. No one cares. We don't want to see him in high school. Move on. Put him in college. Let him get married.
I disagree with that. I just
Saved by the Bell college years.
No, I think
by the Bell College Universe.
This is the issue that Spider-Man has always had, that Marvel editorial and Marvel executives don't understand. They don't like to see the Peter Parker character grow up. I don't know why they're obsessed with this, because you have Miles Morales now, who can be your stand-in for being relatable to high school youth, right?
Because it's a rule
Peter Parker as a character should be able to evolve and grow and get older and be more relatable to adults.
Well, the reason why,
Have them have a family.
Good God, don't highlight that.
Well, the reason why is because
Spider-Man, the cancer ward.
The reason why
Put him in hospice.
Well, can I finish my point real quick?
Line.
Oh, let RJ finish.
Well, let's be honest. That's what would happen if you were bitten by a radioactive
But this is why the ultimate Spider-Man. This is why the Ultimate Spider-Man run by Jonathan Hickman has been so successful, because it's filling in that need that fans have been wanting for so long, where it is an adult Peter Parker who has kids, who has a family, dealing with more adult issues, more mature storylines. It's filling in that need that, like,
that's not cool for us. Don't say that.
They haven't been filming the other stuff.
Hey RJ, are you waiting for the big reveal in Ultimate Spider-Man that's coming?
Oh no, it's gonna be
You
crazy.
know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I know.
Uncle Ben and JJ.
Oh, if that happens, man, I'm gonna.
If that happens, people are gonna lose it.
They're gonna say Spider-Man went woke.
Where I was really wanting to disagree with Bruce, my co-host of the Power Hour.
Yeah.
I agree that people want to see Spider-Man in the movies move on from just high school. But if you're talking about a show, it's not just for kids all ages. I'm fine with them doing it.
Then why not do Miles Morales?
Yeah, that's another issue with this. RJ, I think actually Miles Morales is more popular than Peter Parker to the younger generations right now. I think that may be another issue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have Miles Morales who fills in that youthful high school Spider-Man. Then you have Peter Parker who can do your more adult Spider-Man college stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have the perfect opportunity to splinter that off a little bit, but they never take that opportunity.
Yeah,
You said adult in college. That's creepy.
Look at the Spider-Man games, dude. Like, come on.
Is this Bruce? Are you
want adult content?
No. He's being serious. Like
Uncle Ben and JJ storyline.
No, he's being serious. So
it's been hinted at since the first issue. The
Yeah,
steam scene was insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right. Senior Nerd's shocked too. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, let's look.
Goddamn comic book, you nerds.
Yeah, you guys should read. You guys should actually read comic books.
Should I read a comic book?
Love these.
Should I watch a movie?
Why should we? The studios
I don't get it. Support the source material.
Okay.
Yeah, and support reading. Help some kids learn to read.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put a new
reading
bullet.
comprehension skill is very lacking.
Okay.
Just saying.
Can I be honest with you? I like. Oh God, Blue Jay, you're right. Too much.
I was just doing this.
Is there a game today?
Okay, I like when I don't know too much about the character when I go to like a movie.
Like so you can complain.
Like I knew of no, because it's more exciting to me. Like I knew of Guardians of the Galaxy. I had some comics growing up of Guardians of the Galaxy. I knew of Black Panther.
It wasn't the same Guardians of the Galaxy, did
I'm just saying that there is something about going in fresh for
like
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
I did not know that much. I've heard of the character.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite Marvel movies ever. I love it. And it's because I didn't know that much about the movie tells you. And that's the true success.
Well, Shang-Chi is a different. It's different because they've tailored the comic book to fit the movie representation of Shang-Chi.
All right. So what I'm saying is I'm justifying my not reading.
Not really.
Have you ever read?
I mean, you could just watch if you're not a comic. You could watch video.
Reading Rainbow. Okay.
Reading Rainbow.
I do.
It's in a book.
I'm just saying the world would be a much better place if people actually read books.
Yeah, instead of
I mean, you would never get. You would never. You will never.
And between the stretches of time it takes for these movies to come out, you could
read
like
you will never.
This is a good question for everyone here. Of all these comic book properties, is there anyone that you're actually thinking about picking up the comic version? Like for me, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm actually interested to try to. I might
have that.
Oh my God, Max, shut up because you totally stole mine. When I heard Supergirl is a drunk, I'm so in. I'm picking that up.
Yeah. Anyone else and want to share if any of these projects coming up? Are you interested in researching through reading the comic?
I already got a comic book.
Which one?
You know what it is.
You know what? The last comic you won in my show.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Well, you haven't got past the cover though, Blue Jay.
I mean,
yeah. And the pages are sticking together.
I got a hardcover of year 1 of Batgirl.
All right, let's watch the rest of this. And I'm going to put a poll up in the chat. Are you interested? Are you actually going to watch Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
Yeah, because it's the 2-episode premiere. So yeah, it's coming up by the end of the month next month. Yeah.
Parker. Mr. Campbell, I remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
You just say deuces.
Yeah, going to the bathroom. And
That's already
that's funny.
It's already a little dated by saying deuces, Parker.
Yeah.
Wow.
These cringe.
Wow, who's writing
the
this?
Peter Park cringe is like on another level on this.
Yeah, Peter Parker is a cringy character.
Look at
I
Donovan.
love it.
No, not this much. Not this much.
Yeah, but I mean,
If you're gonna go, go all the way. I say.
Again, we have to consider.
Here we go. Getting to know each other in the steam room.
Oh my god, but that's so. I remember that comic.
What do you mean? So why didn't he give it to us? What is he talking about? What?
Go back. I didn't finish reading it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
will
that's
we
what it's there for.
I want to know why
I
he didn't give
didn't
it
get
to
to the
him.
last word balloon.
Why couldn't JJ
Well,
give it to him?
so
Oh, you want to read the last word balloon?
Yeah, I
Yes.
didn't get to the last
I'm
word
sorry.
balloon.
So
I
for
was reading
Ultimate
it too.
Spider-Man, Aunt
Because
May is
technically
the
we're
one who
not
passed
open yet,
away,
and there's also
and Uncle Ben and J. Jonah Jameson are actually business partners who start their own newspaper company together to compete with the Daily Bugle, because Kingpin has bought out the Daily Bugle and it's all corrupt now. It's actually like I
So
said,
they weren't
he's doing
married?
some really interesting stuff.
Let's do a dramatic reading of this.
Yeah, they're just hetero life mates.
I'll be
Yes.
JJ. Who's going to be Uncle Ben?
Perp.
Max. It should be Max.
I'm not included
Max.
in this.
So
All
why?
right, fine.
So why didn't he give it to us?
Because technically,
You're reading
Cut.
Fired.
I was gonna say
Let me
basically
correct this.
Recast.
because technically we're not open yet. There's
Oh,
also the
that's
small
not sexy at
matter
all,
of
man.
him
From the
not
top.
working for us. I'm not an actor. I'm a
Okay.
I'm a movie talk
Well,
guy.
all you have to do is
All
listen.
right, I'll do it.
Okay.
Because technically, we're not open yet. There's also the smaller matter of him not working for us.
And he never will if he keeps that up.
I'll bring it up if he can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you will.
Okay, get this.
I gotta bring up Donovan's comment.
It's a great,
Already
it's a
did.
great comment. It's a great
Oh,
comic,
whoa,
by the way.
Donovan.
Whoa.
But seriously, if you guys haven't read Ultimate Spider-Man, it's really good. Go read it. It's really good.
I'm
I've
not
sent
reading
them
that.
links after links after links. RJ,
I know, and they never read.
still
And they never
haven't-
read.
Don't worry.
For
about it.
free. They don't have
The
to
only
pay.
That's right. I never read.
Yeah,
is there any
you guys-
backlash
you guys
against
beat-
mic drop?
I never read. I never lose.
I'm just
There's-
saying, you guys are being sent links for free to read stuff, and no one ever reads these comics.
When I saw the
Actually,
source
I do.
material of M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar: The Last Airbender, I said I would never ever see the source
This
material
this
ever
just
again.
proves how
They
boring
ruined
this
it.
trailer is. No one wants to even talk about the trailer. That's how boring you're.
I already watched it 3 times earlier today.
Well, Joe,
Well, make
you're,
it a fourth.
you're an anomaly. You're an anomaly.
It's groin-grabbingly exciting, and you know it.
I wouldn't. There was
But actually, so
How
here's
did he
my
know?
point I was going to make. We have to consider, right? You guys are saying that the dialogue is cringe, right? Who is the target audience for this show?
Nobody.
Is it for adults like us, or is it for kids?
No, for me.
You really need to think about that.
Peter Parker in the '90s version was not this cringe.
They're definitely
But again,
targeting the
cringe. I don't
12-year-olds.
understand.
But
Stop.
again,
Cringe
this is not.
appropriate.
I have a cringe radar or a cringeometer.
Well,
This
that's
is
the
cringe,
word.
Bro, it's been almost
Max,
35. It's been almost
using it
30
daily.
But
years,
again, though,
bro.
I'm sure that adults in the '90s probably thought the dialogue in that show was cheesy and campy too.
Nah, I understand your point, but
that's
disagree.
nostalgia blinding you a little bit. 'Cause
No,
if
this
you watch
isn't-
it,
Absolutely, RJ.
Bro, he's the kid. What the hell you think kids say nowadays? You don't even have a. You don't even have a son.
Saying I'm going to the restroom, deuces. Oh my god!
That's
And then
how kids
pee,
talk.
pop, pop,
That's
pop.
how
that's
because you don't even have
Stop,
kids, so you don't
dog.
even know.
Whoa.
Maybe he's talking about Deuce's keys going number 2.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been into classes with kids. I know they say these stuff.
Kids
I'm
say
just saying
weird
that
things.
sometimes you don't need to like
Yo,
microanalyze
this shit
stuff.
slaps.
That's meant for kids.
Booyaka.
They say weird things like bet.
Yeah, let's say
Alright,
bad. What's
that's
up,
it.
bro?
Again,
It's
That's
basically
Ohio,
my whole
like-
point
it's
was-
basically
Yo, no,
kids' way of saying
yo,
you betcha.
yo,
They say
no
bet.
cap.
You bet,
No
you
cap.
bet, yeah.
Every
Yo,
one
they'll
at
be
a
like,
time,
yo,
please. One.
At a time.
lied.
They'd be like, yo,
Again,
they'd be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like,
My whole point basically
No cap,
was
no cap.
my whole point was sometimes stuff is meant for kids and it's meant for a younger audience, and we don't need to microanalyze it to death and nitpick it because
So
it's
you
not
don't think
made
it's
for
cringe?
us.
Yeah.
oh,
and
I mean, yeah,
let's
like,
ratio
whatever.
that.
Like it's
Hashtag
whatever.
ratio.
Even if it's cringe, it's like whatever. Like I don't mind it. It's like okay, wow.
It's
you know.
Spider-Man. He's supposed to be cringe.
So most
Don't you want a cringe Spider-Man interacting with an angry Wolverine? That shit's gold.
That'll be fun. You ain't gonna lie.
Jeff Snyder makeup test screenings. 56% said yes. 44%
End
said
the
no.
poll. What are we talking?
I am going to end the poll. I'm making a new one.
Max is on a poll.
No, hold on. I'm making a new poll. I'll bring
Are
it up.
kids cringe nowadays?
Max cringe.
Go ahead. Everyone's talking before. Now silent.
Are kids cringe nowadays? Is that the
no
question?
What is this show called? Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Friendly.
That's if the
No way, Perp watching.
Oh my god.
And why are you here?
By the time you do polls, you could just take a survey of the chat by 1 and 2s.
I'm here because he clickbait me into thinking there was controversy over the show we did the other day.
Here's the thing too. There is so much Spider-Man media out there, from video games to comics to movies to TV shows, that one thing not being for you is not the end of the world.
Exactly.
I said, okay, my poll is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man too cringy?
You didn't even finish the trailer.
Yeah, that's
true. We are going to finish the trailer.
Oh, I have a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's
Who
there?
deal?
Boob.
Oh my lord.
2 of them.
That's too much.
You're flashing boobs to my whole audience, Bruce. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get super.
I don't see anyone complaining.
Cringy isn't.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I think that's going to skew the results of the poll.
Yeah, that's going to mess up my poll.
Skibbity Toy Riz.
All right, let's get back
Poll
to
just went up.
No, I mean, this just proves that people aren't. RJ's defending this. He's not going to watch this.
Probably not, and that's fine.
See, probably not.
But that's fine. Not everything's made for me.
I know. Oh, come on, you're the Marvel maniac.
I'm gonna watch.
Max, you giving RJ shit for not watching is hilarious. Watching
Yeah,
it. You're Mr. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch.
You're not gonna watch it either.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. Get that off the screen.
Like, for
Stop
example,
flashing
right?
stuff.
Perfect example. I have not watched What If Season 2 or Season 3. I lost interest in the show. It's not for me. That's fine. Do I complain about it? No.
Oh,
No,
same here. I
No,
haven't
Max,
watched
you know what he
season
is
4
now?
or
You know what he is now? He's a DC maniac.
And you guys do know that the lead writer for What If Season 3 is writing X-Men Season 2.
I don't even need to do poll. No one wants to even finish the trailer. This is
I
how
would've
people.
been-
No,
I would've
you
been-
don't. You want to defend it and say it's not
To be
for me.
fair,
I'm not-
to be fair, just because there's one writer, there's a ton of people who work on X-Men 97.
Don't even do
not
this
just
whole
the
DC
guy,
maniac
bro.
shit, man. He's a gun gang. That's it.
Also, I'm sorry, the X-Men 97 showrunner, he needs to shut
Can
the
we
hell up.
finish the trailer so we can move on to something more exciting than this?
Gun gang.
I mean, we've been doing this for the last
We don't
25
break.
minutes.
We don't bend. We don't.
Play the trailer, Max,
No,
or I'm leaving.
No, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna
If you
finish. I'm gonna
don't
finish
play
Creature
the
Commandos,
trailer.
and I'm gonna still watch this.
This
Yes.
stream is a
I
failure.
can't wait for this.
If you don't blame the trailer for the
I'm falling asleep. Just letting you know.
Yeah, he's falling asleep. Heads up.
From the studio that brought you X-Men 97.
Oh, come on. They did WandaVision 2. Give that props.
I like the suit here. That's fun.
Gotcha. I thought it was been me. Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume.
I heard some controversy.
You know who's that? You know who's that?
Were they saying they were using AI for the voices in here?
No, it's not AI.
That's the NPC. That's the NPC Miles
It's-
Morales.
yeah, that guy, that character's voiced by a TikToker.
Oh, that's what it is. I
Named
thought they
A-
meant.
Yeah, it's NPC Miles who's voicing that character.
Yeah, you know the guy.
No, that's not actually a. I misunderstood.
No.
That's how much of a boomer I am.
No
does that
cap?
mean- I thought they meant they were using.
By the
AI
way,
for
how long do you think it's going to be before you see videos being made complaining that they made Harry Osborn and Norman Osborn black?
Oh, probably after
Already
today.
starting. What are you talking about?
Wait, they did that? on this? Or?
Yeah, that's Harry Osborn.
Anthony, wait, okay. So what's this social media person's name? That's the NPC.
NPC Miles Morales.
Anthony Cheeseman says
I like the video
having
where he gets
NPC
beat up.
There's something about
NPC
Anthony
Miles
Cheeseman that I really dig him nowadays.
is
I don't know what it
worse
is.
than AI. He says it's worse
NPC
than-
Master Control Program.
No.
Wow.
Cheeseman's making a lot of sense lately. I don't know.
CJH says this reminds him of the MTV Spider-Man. I actually think the MTV Spider-Man had more style than
Oh,
this.
I loved the MTV Spider-Man. That was a great show. That should have gotten a second season.
I
Ended on a
actually agree. I would have
cliffhanger.
liked
And an Oscar.
Yeah, ended
Wasn't
on a
it Neil
cliffhanger.
Patrick Harris?
Horrible.
It was
Lisa
Neil
Loeb.
Patrick Harris' Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
All right.
That needs a Blu-ray release.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
It was really good. It came out after the first movie.
Yeah, it was kind of like a tie-in animated series, but not really a tie-in. Yeah,
Yeah, it was tied. It was pretty much tied into the Sam Raimi universe, but then it got canceled.
Okay.
And, and also it cost like 200 million plus. So yeah,
it was an expensive show.
They're
Yeah.
doing fake social media on. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like a live stream.
I love.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
live streaming
movies.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
I love when you go to movies and you see like a live stream, you see all the freaking hearts and fires and comments splurging out and be like hot dogger. What?
Voltaire is confused. It's
Because
the hot. It's the
that's
hot
what I'm
mic,
saying.
not
No
the
one,
mic
no
drop.
one knows that the hot mic is not the
What
mic
the
drop.
hell
You
is
gotta
the hot
change the name
mic?
of your show.
No, it's the
That's-
mic drop.
You need to change the name of your show.
Yeah,
'cause
what's the
people are
hot mic?
confused.
The hot mic is the scoop show with John Roca and
No
the
one watches
Insider.
that shit.
And the mic drop is the very successful show that me and Voltaire host Friday night.
Is that the show
one
where
watches the
Voltaire's
hot mic
talking
other than-
and you hear girls escaping out the windows while he's on stream?
That show, yes, that show.
Max,
Man,
no
that
one
sucks
watches the
because
hot
that
mic.
he
No one
streams from a
watches that
boat,
shit.
so those girls must be really
Can we play the
desperate.
trailer, please?
Thank
Yes,
you.
you from a
Oh,
boat.
my wife is calling.
Yeah.
We're too loud. All right. Let me finish.
Yeah.
in his
Play-
dumbass costume. Is my suit really that bad? Ouch. Oh! Watch out for that ladder. Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me, by the way. I am
Oh,
I'm
shit.
Spider-Man.
January 29th.
This is like that on your-
New York City.
Songs AI.
These powers to help
Seriously.
people, to protect them.
Here we go. Here we go. I can make this song right now.
Not even rocking Jordan.
The action looks decent. This part
can't
looks
tell.
good.
That actually looks dope. Yeah.
I think that's him finding the shocker, but he doesn't like the gauntlets yet.
That is a shocker. Yeah. Damn.
Matrix. Oh wait, there's Captain America.
That was Captain America.
Mhm.
A nice Easter egg.
It's actually Captain Canada.
Wow.
That's Captain
Captain
America.
Canada. Hey,
Oh, so he doesn't fight. He
shout
just
out Captain
apologizes.
James.
When?
Captain Canuck.
All right.
So, you're Spider-Man. With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
Now, what's this? Is this what you're talking about, Bruce?
That's
That's
the
the
Future
Future
Foundation.
Foundation.
Yeah.
What is
Future
that?
That was
Foundation. shoot.
Fantastic Four thing.
That's the Feature Foundation.
My guess, Norman Osborn killed Reed Richards, so he took the suit.
Or what if it's just a
problem
reference?
I have is why do they have to let everyone know who Spider-Man is? Can't he keep his secret identity?
No, because
Why are
one
you
person?
complaining, bro?
It's not-
You-
it's
no,
a
because
comic
it's
thing.
too
That's
hard for
never
writers,
happened.
right? Writers hate the secret identity because apparently it's too hard to
It's
keep
ridiculous.
secret identities in movies now. I don't know why.
No, it's
done.
not.
Well, writers complain, say, "Oh, the secret identity is too complicated. Let's get rid of it."
This part looked decent. You know, I'm gonna give it a shot, but I'm not like. I don't think a lot of people are gonna watch.
Max
it.
says this, but will he actually watch it when it comes
No,
out?
I'll watch it. I'm
It's a
gonna
Raimi reference. Says
I might catch up on Creature Commandos.
It is
tonight,
a Raimi reference, yes, indeed.
So I mean, the
Yeah.
episodes are like 20 something minutes, so
So
could
it's
prob-
only like bro. You could watch these shows when you eat in lunch. It's only like 20 minutes. Like it's nothing.
I watched the trailer before I watched it here. Figure, it's just I'm pausing it because
This suit's incredible.
Max has
If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And no, you may not be excused from said test. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker.
this whole high school setting, all the colors, it just looks off to me. I don't.
Oh,
know.
that's how high school
I
still
love it.
looks.
Well, also too, it's meant to look like a comic book from the '60s. It's very intentional.
Yeah, I love that style.
There's no books in schools anymore.
That's true.
I mean,
You know,
that is
they
true.
don't have, did you know they don't have chalkboards in schools anymore?
That is
Really?
true.
Yeah, it's on marker dry erase boards.
Oh, the whiteboards or whatever.
Now they use computers.
Kids will never know the glory of being chosen to clap erasers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they just clap teachers.
Oh.
What?
All right. All right. So there we go. Who's gonna watch it?
I can't wait.
I'll give it a
It's it's only like 20 minutes.
I'll probably check out
watching
the
animation.
First off, I
Mm.
just love the fact that this panel just loves to cry about Spider-Man. I just love it.
Well, he's my
Yeah,
favorite character, so
He's my second favorite character.
Well, he's
Oh,
related
no,
to
no,
Madam
my
Web, my favorite character. So.
It just, we're crying over this TV show, like for like over a 2-minute trailer. We can't get through one trailer for like 30 minutes.
I wasn't my fault.
Is
Not my fault.
Is
It is. You're the
MCP Miles?
Well, I
a
mean,
reference to Tron?
it kind of is your fault because you're the one controlling it, right? I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know.
We can
Last
just play
time,
it,
like,
just like screw them. We don't need to hear
last
what they
time
have
likes
to
to
say.
call me out. I don't know if I like this. Okay. All
Is-
right. That's,
I like you last line.
Is MCP Miles a reference to Tron? Is that like a Tron reference?
YouTube, CJH. Listen, man. If
No, I don't think so.
It's more, you should just look it up on YouTube.
It's like
Miles.
it's a TikTok.
It's a
trend,
TikTok guy that
you know?
that just like
Okay,
Miles
so
it's not the master control program.
Apparently, the audience does not think Neighborhood Spider-Man is too cringy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it actually looks pretty good. I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
The animation's a little iffy to me, but I think that it still looks pretty good as far as like just a kind of TV show. You know, I know it's not going to have the same standard as a movie.
Wow, Cal. Okay, Cal, your book's coming real soon.
I have a
gotta work
problem with them using the 66 theme song. I think they should have hired a new composer, got new music done for this, instead of relying on nostalgia to bait people into watching this.
Oh, we have some interesting news.
But to be fair, you could say the same thing about the Donner theme song.
I like that. I just wish they had
like you could say the same thing to every theme song that everybody.
I was being sarcastic about people complaining about the Superman theme song.
Yeah, see, I really liked that they were using the 60s theme. I just wish they had put the rap element.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is let Matt Reeves cook.
Oh, jeez.
So here's some interesting news.
By now.
Go ahead, RJ. Go ahead.
I want to share this before I forget because I just saw this.
I did
scrolling
this
through
next
Twitter.
news thing. Joe's gonna.
It's not movie talk related. I thought this is interesting. So
God.
Meta, the company that owns Instagram and Facebook, they announced this evening that they are planning to add hundreds upon hundreds of AI generated users to both of their platforms that will have bios, profile pictures, and share content for users to engage with.
Huh?
So they're going to upload AI
influencers
users to their social media
Oh,
platforms.
Like basically AI chatbots on
Why?
Facebook and Instagram.
So when you're scrolling
fake
through Instagram
influencers.
and Facebook, it'll be AI generated profiles that you can interact
So
with.
AI people are going to be following AI influencers.
Oh my god! Shout out
Why?
to all my.
Where can we have an article on this? Because this is interesting.
Well,
Gold
look how
tears
many
on.
people follow fake female bots on Instagram.
Are they going?
Yeah, I was like, that's probably
All
already
my
a thing.
fellas that are down
Wait,
bad are
wait,
gonna
wait,
get
wait.
down
An
bad.
AI bot ain't going to replace the bad man. That's for sure.
Wait a minute. Are they going to advertise that they're AI? Like, are you going to know?
So hold on.
Are they going to try to fool
This is
you?
what the statement
How
says.
do I
from
know
the-
the last line
Well,
isn't
that
This is
one
what
of
the
these
statement says
prototypes?
from the Financial Times. It says
I want to see some thing on X or something about this.
so. It says
I got also news as well, which is.
Well, I was going to say
in
real quick,
regards-
just to read the statement. It says, we expect these AIs to actually, over time, exist on all of our platforms, kind of in the same way that normal accounts do. They think this and other AI products they are rolling out will help attract and retain a younger audience of users. So it's to get the youth more invested
Oh
in
my
the
god, we're
platform.
gonna get a bunch of anime
Oh,
girls.
I don't
They
get
already
it.
have enough fake accounts.
They're
on
gonna have,
Instagram.
we already
AI
have enough
only
animes.
fans coming soon.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you already got like a bunch of AI crap on Facebook already as it is. Like,
By
it
the
seems
way,
like half of the
Max-
posts I see now, it's all
By the way,
AI.
Max, you said something about you were thinking about starting your OnlyFans the other day.
But I said I would, but I would be afraid people wouldn't come on for interviews.
Well, let me
It's
just
not
say,
worth it.
another YouTuber that I used to be very closely associated with and cut ties, just launched his OnlyFans, and I'm happy to say I'm no longer associated with that guy. So
Don't tell people that about me.
I'll put it in the private chat so we can check it out.
You have to pay to check it out. No, I'm
You
not.
don't have to- you don't have to pay for
There's still
OnlyFans
a
stuff.
there's
It's
still
free
a
every
stigma
online.
against
What do you
people that do OnlyFans. So
So
I'm
I-
fine with it.
So by the way, I put,
Go ahead.
so I put something in the private chat in regards to a Gal Gadot because she recently gave birth
Okay.
to her baby, and apparently she had a medical issue which is raising
Oh my
awareness.
god! I don't want to know. Why do we have to know this?
Okay. Well, okay. That is news. Let's all wish Gal the best, Eladia.
Yeah, so I just thought to share that because I know Joe's the Gal Gadot, like Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, so why not, right? Why not got him here?
Let me see if I could remove Anthony and bring up the other Anthony, which is weird. Okay. Well, let's
Any
talk,
other celebrity pregnancy complications?
No, be nice. Be nice. We wish Gal the best.
Yeah,
because Wonder Woman needs her
Claudia,
back.
that happened a couple months before she gave birth. The surgery. She had a surgery to remove a
But
blood
she-
clot from her brain before she gave birth. That was 2 months before she gave birth.
She just posted it in the last 5 hours, so
Yeah.
So it's
That's
kind
what,
of
Okay, well-
that's what happened.
All right. Well, wish Gal and her new baby the best.
Well,
that's
hopefully
awesome.
they can fix her resting bitch face next.
Oh, that's not cool.
She needs that for so
Well, I
much.
mean, she is a soldier that killed. Never mind.
Maybe she'll have more time to take acting classes.
Oh, come on,
RJ. That's
Maybe
hilarious.
maybe her country should stop killing.
Oh, God, Anthony.
Whoa.
he's not coming back.
That took it a little too far.
Prejudice. That's
That took it too
Far,
far.
too
He
far.
got Melissa Barrero'd.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my
God, I was just gonna say she needs to eat a sandwich.
He's trying to get
That's
the
not
stream
her
canceled.
fault, Anthony. That's not her fault.
No,
Let's
well,
move
she
on.
is from there,
No.
so
Moving
fine.
on.
Sorry.
Whoa,
Moving
word.
swiftly on.
Hey, about that Snyder cut, huh?
So let's go back to a less controversial topic. Meta and Facebook. Meta and Facebook and social media using AI influencers.
What Max? Repeat that again.
When you're
What is
here,
the
can you
meta?
stop highlighting the comments? I don't want to highlight.
It's not me.
Like-
It's not me that's highlighting.
What happened?
You're highlighting comments I don't want to highlight.
I didn't highlight shit. I'm in the private chat sending Bruce for that link.
Oh, well, someone's highlighting it.
That was me.
Oh, Bruce. All right. Okay, so please don't do that, Bruce.
It's RJ.
It's fine.
All right, Meta
Really,
confirmed.
this guy.
Meta confirms.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because that's what we wanted to
Wow.
say.
He has a respected YouTube channel. Holy crap!
Oh wow! Wow. Okay. Well,
Oof.
what do we actually? Can we talk about this topic because it's interesting?
We just did.
We just did.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
moved on.
Meta
Yeah,
confirms they
moved on.
plan to add tons of AI. This is
Yeah, we made jokes and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah,
So-
like
right,
I mean,
never
I
mind.
don't know why they're saying they plan to do it because they're already doing it. I mean,
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know
Any
why.
other things you want to talk about?
This is the
All right.
liability aspect.
You want to play a
I
game?
mean, we said it.
you have a
eventually.
game?
I mean, do you want to?
Yeah, if you have a game, let's play.
We-
I
we-
do
we
have
missed
some
out on
news.
them.
I have an article though that Joe's gonna love. This next topic.
Do you want to do the article first before? I
No,
do
let's
it?
do your game first.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, it's members night. You guys decide.
Okay. I gotta. Let me
Ugh.
wrap this up. Good God. All right.
I'm really good at these.
What
games.
was the topic you wanted me to weigh in on, Max?
After the game,
Oh, okay. I lost track.
I'm gonna make you wait for it.
Yeah, anyone see David Fincher's The Game? That was really good.
That's a good movie. That's a
a
classic.
good ass movie.
Don't share it yet. I'm gonna have it primed up. Hold on, let me let you know.
What are
Except
other-
if I
Go
were
ahead, go
Michael
ahead.
Douglas, I would have punched Sean Penn at the end. And like, why would you put me through that?
He did it so he wouldn't become his dad. That ended
Yeah.
up committing suicide.
Okay. All right, everybody. All right, we're good to go now. All right. So,
Okay.
2024 has been.
I
a
don't
year.
see anything.
Let me build it up first, Anthony.
Oh,
Good
my
God. Oh my God. So 2024 has been the year, kind of it's a hit or miss year, I'll say, for the least. Joe might disagree. So let's take a look back at some of the movies of this particular year. So yeah, the box office game 2024 movies. So last line, you've seen this game before, right?
No, I haven't actually.
Basically, you just guess like the highest. I'll have three sets of movies. Just guess which one makes the most money. It's a blind game, basically.
Okay.
Yep. So nothing more I have to say. It's 2024. Let's end this year up with a little bit of a game. So
Okay.
5 rounds. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
So do we just say the answer like if we know it right away, or do you call on people? Or
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
No, call on people.
wait.
Call on people.
Wait,
He
hold
calls
on.
on people.
Guys, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Okay, I didn't see that.
Is this better, Blue Jay? Or do you like the other way?
Stop
Yeah,
the
yeah,
clock,
the-
then.
the-
I didn't see Bad Boys Ride or Die, but it was my understanding that was a pretty well received movie.
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, people like it.
No,
because they just did it on How Did This Get Made, and I'm like, why is How Did This Get Made doing that movie? I thought people liked that movie.
What are you talking about?
You know the How Did This Get Made podcast?
Yeah.
No.
They just did their Bad Boys Ride or Die episode, and I saw that, and I'm like, why are they doing this movie? I thought this movie was well received.
It is well received. It made money, yeah.
So this is where we're just guessing which one we think made the most money.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, let's start with Max.
I think Blue Jay likes Bad Boys. He is a bad boy. I'm going Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
That's creepy, Max. That's really creepy.
Bad Boys the series.
Blue Jay likes Bad Boys. I like Blue Jay and Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yeah.
Anyways, Claudia.
I'm gonna say Bad Boys.
Joe.
Planet of the Apes.
All right. Oh, I skipped that last line. Who got last
How
line?
am I getting in trouble?
I'll go with Twisters.
Perp.
The release the Batgirl.
All right. Bruce.
I'm gonna say Twisters.
All right. RJ.
I'm gonna go with Bad Boys.
Who else? Beltree.
Bad Boys easily.
Sticks.
Twisters.
Am I missing somebody? That I got everybody? Okay.
Did Perp give an answer?
Oh, Art.
Yeah, I said release the Batgirl, which is
That's not
my
an
way.
answer.
Which is
Art.
Who directed the
Bad
Batgirl?
Boys.
Who directed the Batgirl movie?
Oh, Bad Boys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And the answer is
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Ooh, release the
I was
Batgirl.
right.
Close.
Release the
Ooh.
Batgirl because these guys know how to make money.
I thought
Those are pretty
Twisters made
close.
way more than that.
No,
Well, it did come out
okay.
during the Deadpool Wolverine, so that probably
Yeah,
hurt
it did, and I kind of killed the box office for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. Just thought.
No, it was a profit for Universal.
Yeah.
hold on. Let me. I'm trying to get.
I'm
the
surprised
list going.
Man of the Apes made that much, though. I didn't hear hardly anybody talk about it, honestly.
I couldn't stop CGH from talking about it.
It's a great movie. It's
See, look, he's in the chat. Stay strong together.
Yeah,
So
like
what, your apes lost, CGH.
Gun game for life.
Who guys? Okay, Max got Bad Boys. Perp
Yeah.
got Bad Boys. Who else got Bad Boys?
Me.
All right. Yeah.
No Diddy gang. No Diddy. No.
I think
This is about-
Tawadia got it too.
Yeah, I got it too. I said
Claudia,
Bad Boys.
actually, that
Okay.
article is much better than your last topic, so we're going to talk about that before we end
Okay.
the show. Claudia.
All right. No, we're good. We're good. All
No
right.
offense, Claudia.
You want to miss everybody?
No, but I thought to share anyway, so you can make a video on it.
Well, we'll talk about the end.
One love. Oh
I
God.
started watching One Love, and I was enjoying it. I just didn't.
Mama
finish.
Mad Max.
There's only 2 in this one.
Relax. She's coming.
There's only 2 options.
Relax. She's coming.
There's
I'm
okay.
waiting.
Blue
Bob
Jay.
Marley, One Love, or Furiosa.
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay.
The Blue Jay Freeze.
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay?
Blue Jay.
What is going on in the background?
Blue Jay.
My girlfriend is playing Splatoon.
I heard something
Playing-
about
she's playing with the
shit
Switch.
bombed or something. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? It's like, what the hell?
She's buying the Switch 2 next month. No, I'm playing. RJ, the Switch 2 is next month, right?
It's rumored
Yeah,
to be
we lost
revealed
Blue
next
Jay.
month,
What do we
yes.
do?
I don't know.
I was pretty positive it was going to be Madam Web. So
I was.
let's guess what the next movie's going to be. I'm going to say.
Oh, Blue Jay. Yeah, he
We lost
froze.
Blue Jay.
Oh,
What?
He got it kicked out.
Blue Jay
Now
got
we're in
bored with
suspense.
it.
We have to predict what the third movie is going to be.
That's what I just did. It's Madam Web.
I'm
What
going
say
to say
you?
the third movie is going to be
Oh, he's back.
Mean
He's back.
Girls.
Yeah, I'll say if it's Madam Web, nobody's gonna answer that.
Last one. Oh, you sweet summer child.
Raining outside. I don't know what is going on. Hold on.
Blue Jay, you all right?
No, but it's raining outside and it's messing up my Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, it's windy out here too.
Good
Yeah.
God. All
The
right.
weather
Is it
outside
raining,
is
man?
frightful.
No.
Fuck the
Oh,
rain.
the Fall Guy.
All right.
Oh man.
Sorry. All right, Max, go ahead. I didn't hear your answer. Mike lagged out.
Oh, I didn't know what the third one. I didn't know. I'm thinking. I think it. You know, people really like Fall Guy, but I remember them saying it should have done better.
Mhm.
Bob Marley. Actually, I think Bob Marley might have got it. I would think I was going to go with Furiosa, but I'm thinking Bob Marley.
Yep.
I was surprised. Like, why are people watching these weird biopics that keep coming out? But I actually watched it. It was decent. I just didn't.
I don't even know who Bob Marlin is.
There's a
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is, Max?
What?
Do you know the singer?
That plays Bob?
No, the singer.
Bob Marley. Yes. I
What
like
is
Bob
it? Okay.
No, Brian Singer.
Oh my
No,
God.
No.
All right. Did you pick your Max?
You said Bob.
Okay.
What about Bob?
Line.
I'm gonna go with Fall Guy.
Okay. All right. Perp.
Furiosa's the greatest thing on here, but I'm gonna go with One Love.
All right.
I'm gonna go with One Love.
Claudia.
I'm gonna say. Let me see. I'm gonna say the love one. One Love.
right.
Sorry.
The
One
love
Love,
one.
sorry.
Okay.
I am the loved one.
Joe.
I'm going to disagree with Perp and go with the best one on here, Fall Guy.
Ooh, like it.
Brucifer.
Yo, you should have been like, I'm gonna put it Emily.
I'm going with One Love.
Beltry.
The Fall Guy.
Sticks.
It was a good movie. Unfortunately, we didn't get a sequel. We're never gonna get a sequel.
I'll say Fall Guy.
All right.
Did you skip me?
Oh
yeah.
No, RJ, you don't get one this time.
I just said the Fall Guy.
I know.
Why wouldn't we?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't hear an answer yet.
I thought you said Fall Guy.
RJ, I'm sorry.
Wow, for once RJ waits his turn. Wow.
I always wait.
Relax,
my turn. What are you
guys. Let
talking
Matt
about?
Reeves cook.
Furiosa is the best movie on this list, but I know it didn't do very well. I don't know how Bob. I'm gonna go with the Fall Guy because that was still a summer movie, even though it didn't do great.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll say Fall Guy.
Sorry if I skip you a lot. There's too many reds, so it just blends in together. I don't know. All right, and the answer is
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's
I got
close.
it.
Marley made
Yes,
that much
sir.
money?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
it did
surprised.
come out.
Yeah.
It did come out during a time when there wasn't a lot of movies out, so it
Yep.
probably was able to dominate for a couple of weeks.
And this probably was cheap to produce. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
Came out the same day as Madam Web did better.
Hold on. That's sad.
Oh God.
I know it's not challengers.
Oh, really? Because this guy's talking to DC since
Yeah,
making
but
this one.
All right, let's go with Perp.
Dude, Challengers is an amazing, amazing anime of a movie. I absolutely love it. It does. I don't care. What is this game? What is this game? Who cares? It's Challengers. Challengers wins everything. We're talking about cinema here. This is a movie talk channel. This isn't a box office channel. So I'm going to pick Challengers no matter what. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Trap.
Wait, said Challengers.
Is it Challengers?
Yeah,
I think he said Trap.
Okay. You just
No, I just say that because I don't know. I figured it sounded cool.
Look at
Like,
the Hazelford Bart in its eyes, really creepy.
Okay.
Challengers is the winner forever.
All right. RJ. Before I skip you, RJ.
I'm gonna have to go with Argyle only because I know it wasn't well received. I know it didn't do very well, but I feel like it probably did pretty good business opening weekend, maybe just because of the all-star
Isn't Trap
cast.
PG-13? What's everyone smoking here?
So I'm gonna say Argyle.
Wait, why was Trap rated R?
No, it's PG-13.
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
I keep
Trap-
forgetting
hey,
it was PG-13. My fault.
Yeah.
Trap is the
So,
obvious winner.
I'm going with Argyle.
All right. Beltry.
I'm gonna go with Gargoyles as well. Trap is a great movie, and Challenge is a masterpiece by DeLuca. So,
Last line.
I'll probably go with Challengers, even though I never seen that or Argyle. I only saw Trap, which I actually like Trap a lot, but
cool.
Max.
The best movie on here, Trap.
Are you sure about that?
That's a
Have
trap.
you even seen Challengers?
No, I haven't seen Challengers or Argyle.
Max hasn't seen the last 9 movies that Blue Jay put up.
I want to see Challengers just to shut perp up. That and the TV.
It's on
Glow.
HBO Max, I think.
I
or
can't.
Amazon Prime.
I'm so.
You want to see Challengers shut me up? You want to see I saw the TV Glow to shut Joe up?
Yeah. You keep talking.
It's just a
about
list. It goes on.
Are you gonna
and on.
watch The Substance?
OnlyFans.
Argyle, I don't, I didn't want to see it. I would see it for Dua Lipa, but not Henry Cavill looks ridiculous there. I actually want the
Someone
real
clip
thing.
that and put it on Man of Steel costume.
yeah, I think that's probably the point, though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, make that the tagline. Henry Cavill
So
looks
Trap,
ridiculous.
got it.
There.
All right. Brucifer.
I want to say Challenges because that was amazing cinema. And I'm calling it now. Josh O'Connor will be the next Bond, but I want to go with Trap.
Joe.
I'd like to give it to the best movie on here, Argyle, which is my top 10 best films of the year.
Why do you hate me?
But I have to say it's probably Trap, which is not in my top 10.
It's obviously Trap. Yeah, I thought that was a hit.
Oh, real quick. Can I ask Joe a question really quick?
Yeah.
Joe, what was your number 1 movie of the year this year?
Wicked.
Wicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good pick. Yeah, I liked Wicked a lot, and I wasn't
I didn't
expecting
get
to
the
love
pick.
it.
It's Ladia.
I'm gonna say Argyle.
All right.
SnyderBro, just because it's Cav. I'm just kidding.
Sticks.
Hey, no.
I say Trap. I didn't see any of these, but I'll say Trap.
I see more Marvel casts in there than DC casts.
Okay. All right. Got everybody. All right. And the answer is
It's probably Challengers.
ooh,
What?
Ooh, a
It's a tie.
tricky.
Wow.
So do
Me
we
and
all
Joe
get
won?
points?
Hey,
Well,
Joe,
not the
you
people
and
that said Trap.
Oh no, we're going
Well,
by
I said Trap.
we're going with the decimals now.
You
Well,
didn't
I'm
say
glad to see
but
Taste one out.
I'm gonna stay with my answer. I'm staying
Well,
with
it probably would be Challengers
Well, that's what I was
because
gonna ask. If we have a
Argyle
tie, just both
Argyle had a
options get
crazy
points
ass
or what?
budget.
just stay with your answer. Just stay
Dude,
with
I
your
had
answer.
no idea Challengers was this much of a hit. It outgrossed Trap. Is this for opening weekend only? What is or like?
This is for worldwide.
Are we you talking
What?
about
That's
Zendaya?
worldwide final total.
That's worldwide.
Challengers
Zendaya.
made more than Trap. What?
Yes, because
No
Zendaya is a
wonder
box
there's this
office
Luca
hit.
fucking Sergeant.
Yeah,
Rock
Trap
rumor.
came out like literally the weekend after Deadpool versus
I
Wolverine.
thought that did
too.
amazing.
Yeah, so it was like bad timing.
Oh my god.
So
Bro,
who wins?
we talking about Zendaya. She's a box
We're gonna get
office
into the
star.
specifics of this one, I guess.
You want to get into specifics of it, Perp?
Can we? I want to see who won.
All right. And the
I'm staying
actual-
with my answer. I'm staying with my answer.
Right?
So,
Anybody want to stay with their answers? Anybody
Yeah, I'm
wanna-
staying with
I mean,
Challengers.
I'm sticking with it.
Is this considered for inflation?
No, what the fuck?
No.
I know, it's a joke. It's a
From
joke
January to
I know,
April?
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Okay, and the actual
joke.
answer is
Ooh,
Oh,
photo
yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Joe
Best of
wins.
the bunch. Well, I didn't
I
pick
win.
Argyle though.
I love you, Joe.
I
That's
picked
crazy.
Argyle,
That's,
so-
I didn't think they would be for close though. That's like a
Yeah,
very
no, that's
small
a win
difference.
for Challengers.
Yeah,
Just-
see, Challengers actually made money though. Argyle cost Apple like
Argyle is
$100 million
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, Challengers made money. Argyle lost money.
Yeah, but Argyle, they did okay because
probably
it
what
did
kept-
well on
what-
streaming.
that's what's-
And that money was put out for the franchise rights, not just the single films. So
Yeah,
that's
because
gonna cover the sequels too.
Boy, that's
Bro,
if we get. That's if we
Blue
get the
Jay,
sequel.
I would love you forever if you could put up the purple crayon one up against the World War II Henry Cavill.
Oh,
If
Lord.
you did that. If you did that, bro. Please. If you
I would
did
love to
those
know how
two.
much Harold and the Purple Crayon made. Actually,
Yeah, compared to the Henry Cavill one, we got to do it.
Just so you wait. The
Well,
next
to be
round.
fair,
DC,
to
which
be- what-
DC?
to be
Harold,
fair,
just so you
Crayon's
wait.
probably in
The
here.
the next round, things are about to get harder.
Oh, let's fucking go. Madam Webb's in here. Let's go.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Abigail, like it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I like this.
Oh, I
Can I go
love
first?
Abigail.
Yep.
Can I go first? All right. Easily Abigail. It has to be Abigail. Abigail did its thing. Trailer was awesome. It revealed way too much. And I think audience members are stupid. So they went in just wanting to see that awesome trailer. So Abigail.
All right, Max.
I haven't seen any of these. I don't want to see Tarot at all. I'll go with Abigail because I don't want to see Strangers either. I think I heard about Abigail a lot. So
Abigail's awesome.
Yeah, I'd actually watch. That's the one I'd probably watch out of the three.
It's fun. I think you'd enjoy it because it's it's more action based, you know.
I just watched the movie today with my wife. What's Don't Speak No Evil? That was pretty
like
good.
that one?
But that's more like a thriller than horror.
Yeah, watch the original.
Joe.
This is interesting because Abigail had a lot of positive buzz, Strangers had a lot of negative buzz, and Tarot had
It's both.
zero buzz. I didn't hear a thing about this movie.
No one saw it.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who even saw it. I'm going to go with Abigail.
Last line.
Dude, what's crazy is I did see Tarot. I don't remember a lick of it. I think the only thing I remember is the how they solved it, which is using someone else's deck or some shit. It was weird.
Yeah. I just can't imagine it's anything but Abigail. Like, just based on reviews alone.
All right, Taladia.
I'm gonna say Abigail.
Brucifer.
I'm going with Taro. Be the odd man out.
RJ.
Strangers Chapter 1 got horrible reviews and died, so I don't think it's
the next sequel comes out
Abigail
next
got
year.
great reviews. I know it didn't do amazing though.
Well, it's connected to the.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna say Tarot because I feel like that's kind of like the
Did you guys look up how long the next Strangers sequel is?
5 years.
No, it's literally because they filmed it all at the same time. Rennie Harlan filmed it. It's
2
literally
hours, I believe.
2 hours
2
and 45 minutes.
Yeah, God.
What? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Look it up.
That's what I was looking up. I was looking up to see when it was coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
He's doing an epic. Killers of the Flower Strangers.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Dude,
I'll 60 degrees here.
Yeah,
New
no
York,
horror.
New York, 60 degrees.
Yeah, it is 60. Yeah, that's true. No horror. No
All the snow
disrespect.
is gone.
No
All right,
no disrespect to the filmmaker, but nobody's gonna stay in theater for 2 hours and 45 minutes for
For
horror
a
movie.
slasher movie, especially if it's in the woods, you're
Yeah, no, nobody's staying for that long.
All right, Anthony, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Tarot, the second one. I'm gonna go with the second one.
Sticks.
I'm gonna pick the Universal horror Abigail.
I did like Abigail. That was a good movie.
I still need to see all these movies. I haven't seen any of them.
Apparently, the filmmaker says connected to the Ready or Not universe. So like,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah. So yeah. All right.
And the answer is
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
sir.
weird. Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's such a shame, though, that Abigail, the best movie on the list, made the least amount of money.
It probably cost the less.
That's so weird though because who saw Tarot? I didn't hear anyone talk about
It's horror. It's horror.
It's
People
horror
would
and it's
show up.
PG-13, so it's a
Now,
bunch
are
of
these-
teens. It's a bunch
Are
of
these
teens we're not
just
talking
U.S. totals or is this worldwide?
No, it's worldwide. It's worldwide.
Okay, that might make sense then because maybe Tarot like really picked up like internationally or something like that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of teens that aren't talking. They just go there to see something. They're not going in there and talking about it afterwards.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, Strangers doing better. Abigail makes a little bit of sense just because it is an existing franchise. So I'm not surprised about that, but I am a little surprised about Tarot.
did you say RJ, did you pick Tarot as well?
I did, yes.
Okay, yeah, I need
suspicious to me. But
Yeah.
All right. Final round. Final round.
Final round.
It's the final
Of the box office.
Madam
Final
Web,
final
Madam
round
Web,
of the
Madam
final
Web.
box of game of
No.
2024.
Oh, this one's gonna be easy.
Yeah, this
All right.
one's easy.
Last line.
It's obviously not Transformers 1 because it apparently bombed in the box office. So I'm gonna go Smile 2.
Taladia.
Okay, I'm gonna say Civil War.
All right. Perp.
Smile 2 and Civil War were awesome.
I'm surprised everyone says Civil War is good. I'm gonna watch it.
I hate
I actually thought it was. I actually
you
thought
know
it was
what?
okay,
I think
honestly.
for Transformers to bomb, it needed to make, because I feel like it still made more. It could have still made more than these two for
no,
being,
it just in
for
order
being
to
a
break.
PG movie.
No,
like,
in order
I
to
think
break
it would
even,
make more
it
than these two rated R movies.
no, in order
Because
to
stop.
No.
in order to make money, it needed like
Don't
250
spoil
million.
it.
Exactly, and if it made 150, that could have been enough to put.
But
to
we
push it
talking
back.
about
Smile 2 and
Universal?
Civil War. I'm going Transformers 1. I'm going
Yeah,
Transformers 1.
All right, Joe.
I wish it was Transformers 1, but I'm gonna say it's probably Smile 2.
It's a good ass movie, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was better than the original, I thought.
I love Smile.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's a very good movie.
Taladia.
I already said
Wait, no,
Civil
I
War.
did pick you. What?
I already said Civil War. So
Yeah, he said Civil War.
Yeah, because everybody was saying it was easy. So, Max.
This is Blue Jay making this game.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Transformers 1. I think both of the, I know people love Smile 2 and they're talking about awards contention.
Max, come on, bro. The movie
No, they're
didn't
not.
even do well. The movie didn't
the
even
actress.
do well.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Okay, it's not that good.
That's
then?
been transferred to Lily and Demi Moore.
Okay, so I would say Transformers 1 got it.
Brucifer.
Because of Blue Jay. Did
Bruce
Bruce fell asleep? Bruce fell asleep.
I'm right here. I'm gonna pick Transformers 1. It did have legs for a while.
RJ.
Never bet against horror at the box office. Smile 2.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go with Smile 2. Love that movie.
But the thing is, Smile doesn't have to make much in order to be a hit.
Yeah,
None of
and-
these
and-
movies do.
and-
None of these rated R
okay.
movies do.
Okay.
Transformers
I'll
needed
say
to
this.
make a lot.
Wait. Let me help everyone out. This
It's
is
also
the
a
most
sequel, though. It's a
profitable.
sequel.
This
It's
is
just
the
the
most
box office.
profitable movie.
But
Do you have a
but-
game like that? The most profitable?
But let me point something out. Smile 2 is streaming on Paramount Plus right now, but it's still playing at the box office. So this movie's got legs. It's still going.
Yeah, okay.
Smile
And
2 still in the box office?
Transformers
Yeah.
1 is a flop.
Holy
so
shit.
it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
guys
why I
don't
didn't go with
understand.
Transformers 1 because it seemed like it left the
Yeah,
box
because we
office
knew it was
early.
a flop. Everybody saw on social media as a flop. It didn't make that much money.
I mean, it's
Well,
a
it made
PG
a
movie.
little bit, but not that much.
Okay.
I'm
Stick.
Mr. Horror Guy. I should be going for Smile 2, but I just
I'm picking Civil War.
Yeah.
Civil War. All right. And the answer is
Smile 2.
Yes,
Told
sir.
y'all, never bet
Yes,
against
sir.
horror.
Yep.
I told you, never bet against
Can't believe-
Smile. And
I'm the
it's
one
a
who said that. You
sequel.
can't copy me.
I betrayed my own brethren.
Sure.
Thank you, Blue
No,
Jay.
F you, RJ. This makes me
It's a
hate you
se-
more.
It's a sequel to a great movie.
And
so
I'm the
of
one who
course.
told y'all to get excited for Smile 2. Remember that
Yes.
perp. I'll never
Yeah,
let
I
you
know.
I
live that
still
down.
haven't seen
I
it.
know. It's good, man.
Is it
What
better
is,
than the first one? Because
what was
I
the
hate
box
the
office?
A
first
lot
one.
of people, I say it's on par. A lot of people say it's better than the first one.
I got
how
one.
did
I
the
like
first movie do
both.
box
No,
office?
wait, who about to say RJ?
Huh?
Did somebody say something about the box office as the first one?
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I was wondering if somebody knew what the numbers are on that.
The first Smile was $217 million.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it made less?
No, the first Smile, $217 million.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Smile 2 made less than the first one. Wow.
I mean, that's still good.
It's still good. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just
It
surprised.
was a surprise hit. The first one was such a hit. Surprise. And
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty popular.
this was in the, when did Terrifier come out? Because wasn't it more or less in was this October?
October.
Yeah, Terrifier. I remember it was like 50 million or something last time I looked. It's probably higher than that now, I'm sure. But
no, but this came out October 17th, so this is around Terrifier and other.
Terrifier 3 is at 90 million.
Yeah, but I think it got like 50 million or something like that, and its opening week or something like that, if I remember right.
Sorry, Transformers. Should have been a Michael Bay film.
All right, nice.
Should have been a Michael Bay.
No, it will actually be culturally relevant and loved upon longer than any Michael Bay movie ever will be.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just heard that its theater run got cut short because it wasn't doing well.
Yeah, I was bummed about that.
Paramount are cowards.
See, at the same time, though, it's not gonna like make me love the movie less. Though it's still a great fucking movie.
I'm not surprised. Like,
I wouldn't say that.
The movie's great, but like Paramount and Hasbro and Paramount are trash. First of all, they didn't know how to market the movie right. They should have put out what was it, RJ? The second or third trailer they put out, right? That had better. I remember RJ saying that his parents didn't like the trailer or something like that. Like,
well, the first trailer.
Yeah, the first trailer. Yeah, it wasn't good. Like
they should have.
Yeah,
honestly,
it wasn't good. Yeah,
it didn't showcase the movie.
I disagree. The first trailer was spectacular.
Oh my God, Joe,
keep it stylized.
That was spectacular.
That movie at the box office.
That trailer was what made me want to see the movie. I saw that trailer. I said, "This
Joe,
looks fantastic."
to you, Joe, but we're talking about the people that saw it
they should have just kept it
To my
stylized and make it
entire
way more
family.
realistic looking.
Joe,
once you see real Transformers live action,
Joe, to
you can't go back.
we're talking about the people that saw it, like that saw online that did not like the trailer because they didn't show too much, and then when the second trailer came out, everybody loves it, and unfortunately, if they would show the second trailer, I think it would have made more money at the theaters. It's a good movie.
Once we saw those Transformers going 90 miles per hour in a California highway, transforming live action, it's so difficult to go back. If they go for more realistic graphics, if they went they keep the same stylization, keep the exact same story, they just worked on the graphics a little bit more and made it as realistic as humanly possible with their computers, it would have done way better. The audience just already have the taste for the live action.
I'm gonna
all it had to do just made $280 million, like the new
all right, let Joe say what he's
I completely disagree with RJ saying Paramount are cowards. I think Paramount needs a lot of credit. Paramount has done a lot of great stuff in the box office in the last couple of years. It was Paramount that has put a lot of things on the big screen that were actually originally designated to go straight to Paramount Plus. For example, Mean Girls. Mean Girls did very well at the box office. That was a made for Paramount Plus movie, and they looked at it and they saw some potential.
The reason I said that, Joe, is because I feel like they should have let Transformers 1 stay in theaters a little bit longer because it was building good word of mouth. It was getting stronger reaction.
Well, I agree there. I think all the studios need to keep things in the theaters longer. I think the 90-day window needs to come back. But I give Paramount a lot of credit. The one that I think they dropped the ball on was Apartment 7A, which I still have not watched because it disappeared on streaming. And
there's got to be some profits they're making on VOD before they go, just to this. There's a difference between VOD and then to this your streaming subscriber.
And now the
VOD
next
is
thing,
working for these companies.
and now the next thing we know is that the next Transformers movie is the live action G.I. Joe crossover with it.
Well, Blue Jay, did you have the results, the scores? Because I don't know if you were keeping track this time, or is he still calculating?
I know I only got 1 point. So,
oh man, that's amazing.
All right. Well, I was gonna ask him so I could remove him from his channel, unless he froze again.
Oh no, I'm still here. Yeah, you can take it off. So I'm gonna head out.
All right, thank you, Blue Jay.
Who won?
Oh, no. Yeah, let me go back. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have a winner. You have to see the winner.
RJ and Anthony both are tied.
Wow.
Oh.
Freaking Anthony. And also, RJ, this is like the second game that you had like all movies like corrected in a row. Like, holy crap.
Are you suggesting something?
Oh my god. I've been calling it since the very beginning. This freaking RJ. This RJ. Oh my god, there's some about
I haven't won one of these in a while.
Yeah, so we got.
I believe in you, RJ. I believe in you, RJ.
I want him called upon first the next game. I want him called upon first. I want it done fast. quick and he's called upon first, so he doesn't have time to look shit up. Blue Jay, can you guarantee me that?
Why would I look it up?
I don't know. To win?
He probably
You
just
look
pulled
cool?
up a
To
list
impress
of
me,
all the
the perp?
box office numbers.
All right, so Max, and Perp, and Lucifer, and Sticks have a point.
There's some about this boy. RJ.
Line.
There's some about that boy.
Last line, I got 2.
Oh, I got 2. What was the other one I got?
I don't remember.
I only remember Smile too, but whatever.
Joe has 2 as well. So
Yeah.
Woo.
Thank you, Blue Jay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
You're
So
the
I'm
best,
gonna.
Blue Jay.
I just realized my name is still Look at These Dicks.
And I suggest you hire like lookouts for RJ.
Oh, Fall Guy. That was the other one.
Why
Oh,
does
yeah,
no one
Fall Guy
question
is fun.
Anthony?
Yep.
Everyone
Anthony always
questions
gets a
Anthony.
perfect score every single time you went on.
Anthony's like, whoa, bro, why are you bringing me into this?
No, whoa, chill out, bro.
Anthony always gets a perfect
Chill
score.
out. No, chill out. No,
Dude, every time.
No cap.
Bro, you see,
bro, I got 3 wrong last game. I got 3 wrong.
Pause.
Last
Yeah,
game.
because watch. Because you know why? You know the reason why you got 3 wrong last game? Because I always pick you first, so you don't have time to look it up.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Getting called
That
out
is
there.
This is
crazy.
an expose.
That is crazy. Nah, but
That is crazy.
Are you sure you don't want to stay for this next topic, Blue Jay?
what?
12:36.
No, because Blue Jay will just get yelled over, and he won't be able to say his point anyway.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the
Shut up,
next topic?
RJ. I'll yell over you.
We
Yeah,
have
but
two
that's
topics-
normal,
we have-
though.
we have 2 topics, then we're going to end the night. you
Yeah, I'm
know?
gonna head out. It's
I'm
totally-
actually, I'm gonna hop off myself. Is
Okay,
a lot of fun.
you're really going to love this next topic, last line.
Okay, maybe I'll stick around a little bit.
I saw the
Everyone's
topic
gonna
and I'm
love it.
heading out. I saw the
Everyone's going to
topic.
love it. So, Zack Snyder fans,
God
should
damn
be
it.
very excited about what's next for
Goodbye.
Netflix Rebel Moon.
Walter,
All right, see you later.
Walter Hamada celebration in my
Why?
channel.
Look, why? You should be happy he's not making DC.
Hey, if they let Walter Hamada make Rebel Moon 3, it might be good.
Get lost.
Listen, people that know this is good for everyone. People that like Rebel Moon, they're going to get the continuation.
fed,
They're actually
Charlie Dent.
making. They're actually. He's writing.
There is
Rebel
some
Moon
bad news, though.
from this.
Well, just in general, I'm very sad about this. So, you know that Army of the Dead show he was making? Army of the
Yeah.
Dead Las Vegas?
Yeah.
It seems like
Something
Netflix
really
canceled it.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
No.
happening.
No.
I'm very sad about that because I wanted to see it.
Hmm.
Because I
was
really liked
watching-
Army of the Dead, and I
I
wanted
was
to see more from
watching
that world.
I was watching an Asylum zombie movie made in 2011, and I swear to God, there is it's with Ving Rhames, I'm pretty sure, who worked with Zack Snyder in Dawn of the Dead remake. But in this Asylum movie, I forget what it's called. It's a zombie Asylum movie. There was a zombie tiger, and it looked exactly like.
Well,
the
here's
zombie
the good news.
I swear to God, Zack Snyder bit off an Asylum movie. I swear to God, I'm saying it.
Well, here's the good news. Not only is it's all but official that Rebel Moon 3 will happen. An interview with RadioTimes.com, the 300 director, would ask how many films he'd be planned to make for the franchise. I guess 4 makes sense. 4 or 6. You might get 6 Rebel Moon movies, and that's great news.
No, that's definitely not happening for sure. I tell you that much.
I guess it's whether or not every time we make one of these movies, we make 2. That's the
So-
question. So
Hold on,
3 and
does
4 together.
I didn't even
and
believe that
because-
army really needed all that corn or whatever.
Wait, does
Like,
Zack Snyder have like some kind of like blackmail info on some Netflix execs or something?
Oh, you're saying that's the only way it would get made last line? Because
I mean,
did you watch it? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So here's what I believe.
Well,
right?
I do have the extended cuts on my watch list.
Okay.
So I figure if I'm gonna watch it, I might as well watch those.
Sure. What were you gonna say, Taladia?
So here's what I believe, right? I think that it'd be interesting for Zack to do part 3. Let's just hope that they get the director's cut out first, not the rated.
And not do this
How about you do not
Okay.
do? How about
That's
you do not
constructive criticism. Thanks, Taladia. If they're really gonna do 3 and 4, do the director's cut first. Don't do the same thing. Yeah. Okay.
I think. I mean, if it does happen, if that's a big if, which I don't think it will. You know, just put out the director's. If he does a director's cut, just put it out there today.
I think right now, for me,
wasn't he using the Rashomon template or something?
Yeah, well, I think right now, well,
what
Seven
template is he
Samurai,
going to use? Because if he doesn't use the template, it's going to be an even bigger mess. Find a template, Snyder,
I don't know
please, for the
whichever
love of
template
God.
he used.
Okay,
I think
what are
he's
you gonna
still
say?
doing the Seven Samurai template.
Okay.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Or it's going to be Battle Beyond the Stars, maybe.
Well, get ready for Rebel Moon. You're getting as much Rebel Moon as Avatar.
Well, I was going to say, though, personally speaking, I'm really interested in the LAPD movie that he's making next. That's his next movie. It's going to be about the Los Angeles Police Department, like corrupt police officers. It's going to be like more like a gritty crime movie.
It'd be like LAPD.
Well,
smaller scale.
Speaking of Avatar, isn't the next one supposed to come out next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been talking about like
Yeah,
doing
it's
every,
next
like,
year,
2
next
years
December, yeah.
Are you the Avatar?
So, Joe, this is the article I say for you. I thought you'd be really happy that Zack's making more Rebel Moon.
I don't.
He's
believe
not making
it.
these.
I
You don't believe it?
I believe this as much as I believe Jeff Sneider.
This is coming from Collider, so.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's coming from Zack Snyder himself. They asked him.
Well, Joe, you know, you're not a fan of Zack's work. This means he's
You're
not going to
skipping
be
the
coming.
middleman.
He's not going to be doing DC if he's doing
Well, we
Rebel
know
Moon.
that. Yeah, we
No,
know
we
he's
don't
not
know
doing DC.
We don't know that for sure.
Wait, you don't know that.
He's still friends with James.
You don't know what I know.
There's a greater chance
Oh,
of Alfred
whoa!
Hitchcock
Did you
coming
hear
back from the
RJ
dead
just-
and making a DC
RJ
movie.
just said something. Did you hear that? I don't.
What?
You don't know what I know. He said.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Max, did you hear what RJ said?
No,
It's
I
a
don't.
joke.
Now he says that now. He says that now after I called him.
I think Zack Snyder. Well, I can't. I shouldn't say anything. I'll get
Let
in
me
trouble.
just say.
Oh, he's doing the full Jeff. He's doing the
RJ.
insider stuff. I can't say anything. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Get a text.
I would say this: if you want Zack Snyder to come back to DC, James Gunn Superman needs to be a success.
Is it what I think?
No, it doesn't.
Is it the
Already-
people
he's
that
already
know that you know as well?
Well, here's the thing.
I'm just saying,
know
there's
what I
one
know.
movie that Zack Snyder really wants to make that I think that they would be more agreeable to letting him make if Superman is a success.
Well, here's the thing. You might get Zack Snyder.
Probably
back
not
to
though.
DC.
I still don't think it would happen. I still don't think it would happen, but it's more like if it's ever gonna happen, you would need James Gunn to be successful.
Yeah.
So
I think it's very plausible that he comes back, but it's not going to be what all the Snyder Bros want.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna be
no, it's
something Zack
definitely-
wants to do. I don't think even Zack has a real. He'll say, yeah.
well,
I'd
I
like
can
to
tell you
finish
what
this
it
story.
is if you want.
The Batman, right?
It's
Batman.
Dark Knight Returns. Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns.
Knight
He said
Returns.
that.
Hey guys, we
because
got,
it will be a good movie to make. It will be.
we
Good
got some
adaptation.
breaking news.
Nah.
Okay, go ahead,
I
Joe.
got some sad breaking
But
news.
again, this is what people
unfortunately.
don't realize. If you
Uh,
want this stuff to happen, James Gunn has to succeed.
Actress Linda Lavin, star of the hit sitcom Alice, has passed away at age 87.
Damn, he's
Rest in peace.
I suspect foul play.
What? What are you talking about, Joe?
That must be a quote from the
Is
show.
it a
or
joke
something.
from the show? Is it a joke from the show?
That's a Gilbert Gottfried joke. Whenever
Okay.
somebody died at an old age, he would always say,
Okay,
"I suspect foul play."
So,
All right. Well,
so
now,
yeah, so
now everyone
So-
can go if they want. Blue
yeah.
Jay just left anyway.
So,
okay.
okay.
Oh, do me a favor. Go support our good pal now, Last Line.
Yeah.
I thought, here's
Yeah.
one of the channels.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What's Last Line's favorite Zack Snyder movie?
Probably The Watchmen.
Cool.
Yeah, I really love that movie.
All right, let me see if your other one here. I only brought up the one. Okay.
The Last Line Live.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Go support the Last Line. Would like to see more of you, Last Line.
Yeah, the Last Line official is the one that's very controversial. So,
Ooh.
yeah, and Last Line Live is just my gaming stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, go check them out.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
And thanks for talking to y'all.
Oh yeah. Don't
Bye.
don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
And don't be weird like CGH either. Don't do, like just find an in between, you know?
Oh, don't say that about C.
I am serious though.
I'm
Like,
just
people-
playing with them.
Like,
No
honestly,
promises.
honestly, every Snyder fan in the world should heed my warning, but they won't listen.
Hey, I'm the one who's optimistic about
No,
Superman.
I know.
right?
I'm being serious though. Like, if you want that stuff to happen, his Superman has to be successful.
What-
Oh yeah,
what-
because the alternative is nothing's gonna happen.
What needs to be successful for me to get my Batgirl?
Superman.
That too?
Yeah. If you want
Yeah.
any of this stuff,
It
that
does.
movie's
It
got
does.
good.
Easy. I like the trailer. Easy win.
If you want even a hint of hope, a slimmer of a chance, it's got to be successful. Because that opens up the door.
That's an
for a
easy
lot
win.
more
Good
stuff.
trailer. I want to see it anyway. Good
It's
win,
not
good
all
win.
hinging on Superman.
No. What I'm saying is, if
I thought
these,
you were gonna
if
say
these
some
other
weird shit like
No,
you got to
I-
Creature
I'm
Commandos.
sorry,
I'm like,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I'm saying that if
I
these
apologize
other
to Sticks
fans,
for
if these
why
other
he is-
groups want the stuff that they want, you
I
need James Gunn
apologize
to
to Sticks
succeed.
Boy too. I've kept him late because I apologize. I'm remembering now.
You know, Six Boy is 185, so
Yeah, I had a Sticks Boy. I don't
way
want to keep-
past his bedtime.
I have something to talk to him about after the stream. Okay, so let me bring up this last topic because Talati, it's a really good topic. He said do this for another video, but this is great news.
Are we doing the mailbags?
All
No,
I
there's no
say
time.
is we
late.
have
No
to
time. Too late.
allow Matt Reeves.
It's
to
already
cook.
6 o'clock in the morning for me, just to let you guys know. It's nearly 6 o'clock.
Just let
Why the
Matt
hell are
Reeves
you
cook.
up?
Dude? Just let Matt Reeves cook. Just let him cook.
All right.
Why am I still up? Because
So
Stop it.
here's the good news.
Yes,
that Talati,
he's
thank you,
cooking
Taladia,
steak,
for
and
thank
everyone
you-
wants Happy Meals.
Thank you for the good news, Taladia. And then I wanted to go to Joe as soon as I read this. Okay, we've now heard from a well-placed source who has spoken to people who have a source that knows a guy. No, I'm just kidding. Who've seen the movie, and their feedback was a lot more positive. Apparently, Superman was described as Guardians of the Galaxy level good. And while some of the VFX was unfinished, this is from another source from a screening. A lot of the shots were polished enough with 7 months to go before release. Those in attendance that shared their opinions reportedly loved the movie. It's worth keeping in mind that both of these things can be true. It's highly unlikely that everyone who saw Superman at the screening felt exactly the same way about it. It's also important to note.
Is it funny?
I don't know. Then that plenty of much loved films receive negative responses from early screenings and vice versa. At the end of the day, we won't know what to expect until we're sitting in the theater next July.
So it's almost like what I've been saying for the past 5 days. We're just just wait until the movie comes out, and then
Just
we'll all
wait till
know
the movie
together.
comes out, yeah.
And then nobody knows anything.
Okay. Well, one thing we do know
it's
for
just
sure
let
is that
Matt Reeves cook.
Yeah, the majority of comicbookmovie.com readers were very happy with the first trailer. According to our poll, 33% of you felt the teaser was great, while only 1% went with the most negative option, worst trailer ever.
I mean, of course.
No, I did. I said it was
Yeah.
great. So, Joe,
Again,
do you believe
test
this?
screenings are going to have good responses and bad responses. It's normal.
not
That's
really.
the whole point.
You don't believe the positive test screens either.
499 touchdowns, 130.
Anthony, God damn it!
I heard that there's
sorry,
199 touchdowns. I believe that.
Sorry.
I believe that.
Get a headset, then you can hear it.
That's right, Taladia.
I got the other phone next to me, man.
You got the other? How many phones you have?
I got 3.
One's so he can make calls so the FBI doesn't track him.
Okay, so does anyone have anything to say about the positive test screening?
The positive side of it is at least there is something that counteracts Jeff Snyder's stuff, which is the positive thing.
So even if you have one source from test screening that says it's not good, there could be another source from the same screening that says it's
All right, I got to get going, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye, Bruce. See you tomorrow,
Don't
man.
forget, let Matt Reeves
Later.
cook.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm taking off too.
Bye, Crazy Joe.
Can-
Don't forget,
can-
let Matt Reeves cook.
Can we at least get one fart joke? Can we get one fart joke in the movie?
I'm sure there will be one fart joke.
Dude, senior nerd, shut up.
Anyway,
What's up with you between you and Perp and Senior Nerd?
Dude, he just can't stand. He wants to eat his shit raw, and I'm telling him, let Matt Reeves cook.
no, wait. You can't.
Yes,
eat
he wants
it
Happy
raw.
Meals.
You can't eat
He
it
wants
raw,
Happy
senior
Meals.
nerd. Let Matt. He
You'll get
wants a
sick.
Happy Meal.
Yeah, you'll get sick.
And
So,
what's sad? He doesn't even eat the Happy Meal. He just wants the toy inside the Happy Meal.
Does
Some of
anyone
us need
believe
to
that-
eat,
does-
senior nerd? Some of us need to eat.
All right.
And some of us want a well done steak. Let Matt Reeves cook.
Now that it's positive, does anyone believe this? Perp.
No, I don't believe this.
I believe it.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
To be honest with you, like it's 50-50, but Sil sent me this article actually. I'm in a
Great.
group chat with Sil, so
Cool.
Sil posted it in there. So
Cool.
I just thought, why not share this with you guys? And it's a positive thing. At least it's not grubby Jeff Sneider giving because he didn't get go to the test screenings of the Superman trailer.
Well, I think this is a good thing to point out. Even when someone runs with negative from a test screening, then you didn't even talk to everyone in the test screening, right? You talked to one person, so right.
Can you share my thing? The senior nerd is the guy in the back asking for the Happy Meal.
Bro, we almost. Like,
RJ, do you? I want before we get to this,
Right,
CJ. RJ, Anthony, do you believe it? I believe it. I believe both.
Yeah, like if it did great in testing, it did great. Like it's not.
I mean, do you even believe there were testing? Because keep in mind, James Gunn.
sure there were
test
testing.
They're
Yeah,
not test screening.
I'm not there though. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's not test screenings.
They're
not test screenings.
No, they're not test screenings. They're just showing it in house to different
That's
people
still
inside the house. It's not test
screening.
screening.
That's still screening, and it's still a test.
Dude,
All of
you're
the semantic argument.
You're testing my patience. Let Matt Reeves cook.
That has nothing to do with Matt Reeves. This is Superman.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You know what's going on behind the scenes?
Yes.
With Matt Reeves, what's going on? What's going on with Matt Reeves and the Batman behind the scenes?
He's got some other things take him away from.
Yes.
He's finishing.
So let him cook.
So what is
He's cooking. See?
This is all.
I got an image of him cooking.
We're out of control. We're out of control.
And the industry, Max.
I'm
Just
sure.
end it, man.
Share
Max,
my meme.
don't listen. Don't listen to them.
Yeah, just end
He's
it.
cooking.
Good God, your love for Matt Reeves, CJH, is nauseating. It's like as much as a Snyder. You know, you're
Snyder.
A Reeves bro. You're a Reeves bro, CJH.
Gunheads claim him. He's a subsidiary of a Gunhead because Matt Reeves is under
No,
the DC.
he's a
banner.
Snyder, bro. So
No.
I like
Gunn
Reeves
hired
a
Matt
lot.
Reeves. Gunn hired Matt Reeves.
Senior
Gunn.
Hated guns.
No,
They're all
we
bunch
are
of
part
Yeah,
of the
my-
same
my
family.
favorite
All right, I'm ending it.
We're part of the same gang. We're just a different.
Sticks, I'm very
subsidiary of the
sorry
gang.
that you were subjected to this chaos. I'm very
No,
sorry.
Sticks Boy is getting the
Can you
first
share
hand look
my
at gang
favorite
life
meme
in American
here?
culture. Like this is what we do.
all right,
Part of the
and
gang, the gun
goodbye, goodbye, guys. Have a
Bye.
wonderful day.
A lot of people are really into
You really realize you turned into a Snyder bro, but for Reeves, CJH. This
Yes.
is what Snyder bros do all the time for Snyder.
Makes quality
Let him
content.
cook. Why don't you put Matt Reeves as the blueprint? Why don't you do that?
Makes quality movies.
I
All right,
think,
we're finishing,
I
guys.
think
Bye,
Luca
guys.
need to stop saying that to Ladia.
He's allowed to say that. He's
that
me
we're
out.
ending it. Why
Yes.
are we ending it? We weren't
Because
even.
I got to
done
go
with
to
the story.
work. I got to go to work, and I got to talk to Sticks.
But what was the last story?
That was it.
That was the
Bye.
last story.
Yeah.
Which
Bye,
one
Good
was
night,
it?
everyone. Thanks for the
Have
support.
a wonderful
Which one
time.
was it?
Like and subscribe.
Which
Those
one
are
was it?
the last stories.
About the
Luca
positive. You kept
Guadagnino?
talking. Kept talking. You need to take less gummies. It's about
I
Superman.
didn't even have gummies today. What are you
or
talking
whatever
about?
whatever you put it in. All right.
Luca
Bye,
Guadagnino.
guys. Have a wonderful time.
Wait,
Like
what
and
Matt
about
Reeves
subscribe.
cooked,
Sonic?
man.
Have a
Sick
good
of
night,
this.
everyone.
Sick of everyone.
Peace,
You're sick of
everyone.